Yeah, Mike, what happened last time? What happened last time, Mike?
Well, last time I showed up, was not given the respect that I deserved, and then left.
I guess you were. You were given none.
Like I said.
Got exactly as much respect as you deserved.
What happened last time was I said it's past midnight. We finished the room. We should probably stop. And you guys were like, no. And then Mike immediately triggered another boss fight.
That's
Before.
Oh, yeah, that's right!
It's not a boss fight, but, you know, rewinding farther back, obviously, you entered the library of the Jarl. A fucking notebook. Oh yeah. And made your way up, knowing like the library itself is actually atop the mountain, inside and atop the mountain, away from Cairn Maldor. You entered into the mountain itself, or you began walking up a passageway up the mountains. You ran into the first area of the Library of Jarls, which is sort of a more common library, one that is still in use. As it had a pair of librarians, some wily old librarians. They gave you like a spell scroll of comprehend language, so you could because they're like, a lot of the text up there is weird languages, it's crazy old, it's written in the old tongue. Nobody's been up there for a long
comprehend
time.
language is a divine spell, because if it's
I would say don't worry, I'm hand waving that for this.
Okay.
Usually you do have to have it on your spell list to cast it, but it's like, if a Jarl that powerful, let's say she paid 10 times the amount of gold for the spell scroll, so somebody could just use it, But whatever, she's good.
She gave someone a one-time use of trick magic item that auto succeeds.
Basically. But, so, asked them, they talked about, there's all sorts of shit up there, nobody's really been up there for a long time. There's weird things up on the mountain, which you quickly found out.
It is divine. Okay.
Oh, then that's good. Convenient.
It was gonna matter.
Found out that there's all sorts of weird stuff on the mountain. That there's beasts that are in the that inhabit the library. That sort of thing, etc., etc. So you started heading up there, in the hopes of learning maybe a little bit more about, at the end of the day, you're coming here to figure out what the fuck is going on with that weird little crystal piece that you found. And what might that mean? And what's with the darkness? That sort of thing.
It's a domain spell of Toth.
Nice. So you went up, let's see, what did you...
Did your Egyptology books ever teach you that, Mike?
I don't know anything about Egypt at all.
Yeah.
What their domain spells were? Or do you only read books from stupid people?
Also,
yeah.
You pass me a
Their
bag of
domain was
Fritos.
kick-ass
What?
and awesome.
But what is Ra's favorite weapon?
Thank you.
It's probably something I might even be able to figure out.
Who knows? But you went to the main sort of floor of the library itself, where it turns out there was it's a big old hall that has a statue at the end with a book on a pedestal, like a stone book in front of a statue, and there was some little fae called Skrit running around, and they're like little gremlins that you chased down, and you caught them using solving a puzzle using the implements that you had at hand. It turns out Skrit have the ability to... The annoying... Well, Belden knew that, since he comes from a place that has a library, Skrit are little mischievous, annoying creatures that can get into the libraries, and they basically, mix books, the ink on books up and suck it out, and they know the knowledge from the books. And you were able to track them, sort of capture them, and talk to them, and say, what do you know about these books? And you learned some stuff, some minor things. What did you learn?
We learned that whatchamacallit, the Dwarven language, the Dwarven number system.
That was from the crafting wing.
I thought the original numbers that we saw were in the books.
That is one of the things in the books, but the numbers themselves are from the crafting wing.
Yeah, well,
The
I'll
combos
put
from
that
the
together.
books.
Ra's favorite weapon is a spear.
That makes sense.
You did
Checks
learn also that the library itself, ancient as it was a joint venture between human,
Oh, yeah,
a human and a
Yeah,
dwarf.
the humans and the dwarf. Yep.
Oh
Yeah,
you know
because
his-
the architecture's all fucked up.
Yep.
This will
It's
blow your mind, but his domain is the sun,
no way.
and his cleric spells are burning hands.
I've got a cleric spell like
What
that.
Well, what about daylight? Does he get daylight?
No,
That's shocking.
What-
Actually, I
He
didn't
gets-
think he would.
he gets burning hands, flaming sphere, and three.
It feels like that's basically like I was gonna say brown Saren Ray, but I don't know.
No, because he doesn't have.
I don't know what Saren Ray
like-
actually looks like. He could be light-skinned Saren Ray. I don't know.
Saren Ray is brown.
But was there anything else important about that front hall?
There were
There
some
was
folks there.
There was a statue, and I think the statue was of
Is
a human.
the
right?
dude.
It is of a human.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That
Yeah, right.
a dwarf and a human hero. They killed the dragon that was up here, and
They were like working
built the
together.
They
Yes.
built the library.
That is indeed the case.
Oh, there was also the cages for
Studying animals, basically. They had some animals there.
Yeah.
There's also a big old mural on the ceiling.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
You can't really make it out because it was covered in sort of soot. Because, like I said, the chandeliers were hanging from it. So over the many years that they were probably in service, it was covered in sort of
And
soot.
Rick
You could
didn't
kind of
bother
make
to
out
get
some forms.
prestidigitation.
But beyond that, after you caught the
My
script,
bad.
you headed
I don't think you even
towards.
can.
You headed towards the one side, which was basically the artisan wing. Within the artisan wing, you found that it still was fairly functional. It appeared to be, like I said, a wing of the library devoted towards studying metallurgy, blacksmithing, all that sort of stuff. The type of thing you would absolutely expect a dwarf to do, and a human as well. I mean, humans aren't slouches necessarily.
I, in
Interesting.
fact, cannot get prestidigitation. No, I can.
Oh, can you?
Fucked up. Should have gotten it.
Oh, well, thanks, Rick. Now we gotta find a ladder.
But
I can cast helpful step. Does that count?
yeah, you
helpful
you
step-
get on your
can you
hands and
helpful step
knees, and
be
you're a
like-
helpful step. Exactly.
Can you helpful step someone up like 30 feet?
But
I think it's 15.
the forge itself,
Okay,
like
we
I
need
said,
to find a slightly smaller ladder now.
I'm never gonna get through the fucking recap, Ryan. Shut up. It's gonna be 3 hours from now when we're gonna start the
Max
fight.
hasn't said any of this, so none of it is canon.
It's true.
Yeah.
But you made it to the crafting wing. There's a forge that still works because there's still an active, like Dragon said, the very same dragon that was slown atop these peaks many years ago. Is still animated to keep the forge alight. You looked around, found a very nice little number game. There's a child's game called Blacksmith's Burden. It's a really nice version of Blacksmith's Burden. It's enchanted. Booley and Selja recognized, yeah, we played that when we were kids. That was a number game, and you learned how to decipher the symbols to determine the password combination in the book. You also noticed that there's still some work going on. Like on the anvil, there was like a cracked cogwheel that was sitting on it. This forge still working, etc., etc. However, annoyingly, there was also a big old polar bear outside. You ended up having to fight, burst in through the freaking window, and that was the least of your worries, as you have been
And
stalked
Wendigo we're running from.
by Wendigos. Specifically, a Wendigo, a powerful beast that haunts these slopes. Indeed, it is exceedingly understanding why very few people
He
would
said
come
he
up here
haunts
at
the
this point.
slopes. Max, that means you can use your lore on it.
Hell yeah.
Use your snore on it. But it is in fact a terrifying beast. I mean, fuck, look at that thing. God damn. That's spooky.
That looks like me when I've gone a day without nuggies.
I thought you were gonna say nuttin'.
Downright spoopy, if you ask us.
After that,
No, that looks like me after I've gone 2 days of nothing straight.
after that, you
Just drained.
headed back, going to the other side of where you were, the fortune wing that appears to have all sorts of like it's got like a carpet that's studded with stars. It's got like an astrolabe, etc., etc. It's got books and like tables that have like a crystal ball on it. The point is, it's sort of like an astrological fortune-telling thing, etc., etc. There is a statue at the back of a dwarven woman who has a very fine-looking like tower shield that appears to be made of some sort of metal. She's got like her hands resting on it, and it said beneath it on a plaque, "When celestial eye gazes upon guardian's heart, then you shall receive my prize." But then Kip walked up to the fucking thing there, and it came to life. I did put it there purposefully, and it triggered a combat.
It was you.
It triggered a combat, and it's already ready for you to roll initiative. So freaking roll initiative.
I think Kip should fight it by himself.
I think he should too.
Alright, this one's you, kid.
Oh my god. My initiative is so good, but I can't roll.
Yeah, I have a +7, rolls a 9.
Yeah, I have a +13, rolls a 4.
Alright.
Gracious me.
Booley, you start first as this strange
Even
necklace
Rick beat me?
sitting upon the table. As Kip approached it, it seemed to rise up as an ethereal form of a dwarven woman. Don't, ignore the picture, that's just the generic ghost corrupted relic. It is a dwarven woman who is clad in robes. Now has the necklace around her neck. Ethereal, ghostly one.
Divine Lance.
Give it the lance. Pew pew, hit.
It didn't show up for me, Colin.
I don't know why you're rolling. I don't know why it's a secret roll for you.
You have your thing still set to secret.
Yeah, as it said, the secret.
One second, let me check.
Do you have?
Oh, why did that? Okay.
I just revealed it, so.
All right.
It's
roll damage.
it's the public roll dice underneath the chat box.
Yeah, I see.
Roll that beautiful bean damage.
9 damage.
9 fat points of damage.
I'm gonna raise my shield.
We've confirmed that these books have souls.
So, Colin, am I supposed to see it only took 4 damage?
You can see it's not hurt quite as much as you thought it would be.
Okay. Oh, resistant to. Okay, it's got some sort of resistance to divine damage, I assume. All right, that's my turn. All right, I raise my shield. Wait, I can
You already said that, I thought.
raise. I was confirming with Colin that I did that, Max. I can't raise it twice.
I mean, you can just
Oh, man.
cheat.
You can raise the shield and you can raise the roof.
What if you had 2 shields? Would
All
you
right.
have to raise each?
It would. Why would you have 2 shields? It's a type bonus, so they wouldn't stack.
Double guard. Oh,
Because
well,
you
that answers
have
my question.
you have the feat where your shields are agile and you dual shields.
And you smack
Yeah.
them in the face. All right, it goes to Kip Shearer.
Wait, why am so Bully did not much.
Divine.
Name-
Yeah, it resists the divine damage. Mike.
Wow.
We know that these books have a soul, though, so don't do anything fucked up to it.
So, is the artifact itself still there?
It is sitting atop the neck of the dwarven woman. Basically it's a necklace that rose up around her neck.
Okay. How sturdy does this necklace look?
I mean, it's made of what appears to be golden gems.
Okay. How hard would it be for me to try to, what is my weapon? Let me pull that out. I have a great sword. That's maybe not the best. I'll try to hit the necklace with my sword.
Okay.
So I used a movement, and then I can do 2 strikes. Yes.
Are these little tiny baby ones? Are they actually here?
Yes. You want
Okay,
that big,
those are
those
things.
big, beautiful crits.
Mike, why can't you do that while we're dying? Why do you miss every attack when
What the hell
something's
is
killing
this?
us?
Mike, you also set up not to blind GM rolls.
Yeah, I forgot. Alright, then I will do the second attack. Pacha.
All right. You do get a nice little chink out of the freaking the necklace. It doesn't. It does seem like there's more than just resistance to the ghost. There's resistance on the necklace, but you do take a nice chunk out of a link on it.
Alright, that is all of my actions.
All right. It is gonna go to the hazards. Pew. Alright. Can only move a little bit. However, this they can now. All right.
Con, is this like an environment thing, or are
These are
like dudes?
they're in the, so you can see them, but I'm treating them as hazards.
Okay,
all right.
so this isn't like an enemy.
They're not really an enemy. However, you do see where they are. So if you want to go try to say disactivate them or incapacitate them,
Okay.
you can. But so you know where they are. So this is another thing, since it's also Mike tutorial for how I run things. These obviously are going to go off on next initiative count 20. At the start of the next turn, this will go. Both of these regions will be engulfed in basically an AOE.
Okay.
I do this to encourage moving around while fighting and make, like I said, statics like traps and hazards that are popping up, so you can kind of see them coming, because the air is beginning to vibrate. You can see them charging up an attack, but you do have a chance to like, oh shit, I need to fucking yeet myself out of here. All right, but that was the initiative count 20. It goes to Galen.
Woo! I'm gonna move right there. Never mind, I wanna move one more. That's not. I will stay there. And I want to use my exposed weak.
Good thinking.
or sorry, exploit vulnerability. I'm gonna roll my check. Colin, do I pass?
All right.
It's
You
standard DC for its level.
it has. Let me double check. Yep. It is indeed a terrible thing, a grisly ghost. It itself does not have any weaknesses per se, but it does have quite a few resistances. Specifically, it is capable of resisting everything except force, ghost touch, and vitality damage.
All right.
Rick's gonna heal it.
In fact, it has double resistance against non-magical weapons.
Oh, my unarmed and weapon strikes also become magical. And
Yeah.
nice.
So-
All right, last action. I'm gonna chuck a knife. It's a 24 hit, Colin.
On 24 hits. Give me that big beautiful bean damage.
4 damage. So would that be half?
Yes.
That didn't add your
It did.
thing to it. No. Because you have it. It doesn't have a weakness, but you get its personal antithesis.
It is 1d4 plus 2.
Right. That's how much you do, and then you get your bonus damage from you.
Well, it's
forcing
what-
it to have a weakness to you.
Well,
It's
he's got
ranged.
plus 0 strength, so it's 1d4 plus 0 plus 2 implement empowerment.
The implement empowerment isn't the personal antithesis.
All right, what's the personal antithesis, Max?
If it doesn't have a weakness, Max makes it weak to him.
Oh,
For how much?
okay.
I mean, isn't it? Is
You recall an important
5 right
fact,
now?
learning its highest weakness, but not its other weaknesses or immunities. You can exploit either the creature's mortal weakness or personal antithesis. So it's your unarmed and weapon strikes against the creature also become magical if they weren't already. I'm not sure what the personal antithesis is.
I assume it's the same as the weakness you.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think that's supposed to be.
No.
Is if it
No,
has the
it's-
weakness, it just becomes weak to me.
It scales off your level.
Oh. Well, let me look at the feat.
Your implement thing is just the bonus damage you have all the time.
Personal antithesis. You improvise a custom
Again,
weakness on a
against
creature.
your unarmed and weapon strike.
I just need you to tell me how much it is.
2
Plus
plus
half
half
my
level.
level. And we're level 3, so does that round up or down?
Down.
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 So 3 then.
So it does an extra 3 damage.
All right.
Cool. I'll have to remember that for the future. Thank you, Ron.
Yeah, it does that so if you don't fight a thing that's weak to you, it doesn't turn off all your class features. Since your whole thing is manipulating weaknesses.
All right. What is that? It for Galen?
That's it.
All right. It
Also,
goes to Belden.
Max took the damage from that thing. From his attack, it says Max took it.
I reverted it.
All right. It goes to Belden.
Okay. I'm
Gonna wreck it?
Oh man, it resisted everything. Kind of sucks. I guess I'm gonna first action.
Just use some force damage.
I have vitality damage.
I'm gonna first
Brag about
action.
Okay. I have force, or I have vitality damage.
Shoot
Doesn't
it.
that fuck for y'all?
With guiding strike. That's a hit.
It got guided in its strike.
Pew. Ooh, max damage.
Max damage.
And then I'm gonna. It's Maul, your impulse does blunt though, right? The wood one. It doesn't do vitality.
I get to choose. It's either blunt or vitality. And then if I choose to get defeat for an additional, I can choose for it to be poison.
That's pretty cool.
All right, and then I'm gonna use 2 actions for strike now on a Maul. And if you shoot the ghost, you have a +1. Because I hit it with my attack.
So, ranged blast. Modifier. Oh, I'm assuming a 13 doesn't hit.
13 does not hit.
Dang.
I thought that was the damage you rolled, and I was like, good god.
I wish.
Blasted the shit out of this motherfucker. Alright, that's my turn.
Fair enough. Pretty good idea, I would say. Yeah. All right. Now, it goes to the corrupted relic. Kip, standing right next to it. It's gonna
apologize.
gonna
for
reach out.
scaring me.
holding out its spectral hand. It is going to strike at you. A 30 versus armor class.
Yeah.
A hit
That was 1 off from being a crit.
for 14 points of void damage.
All right.
Then it is going to try to hold you in place. However, is not very good at this though, but it'll try. Fails.
What do I? Oh, I don't roll anything.
No, they
No,
roll.
It's a check.
All right.
There are no contested rolls in Pathfinder. It's all
Okay.
DCs.
Ah.
All right, it'll
Yeah,
try.
You automatically have a contested roll because it has to hit your DC.
Right.
All right. Kip Shearer, you get to make an opportunity attack as it's gonna scree down here.
Not to me.
Nope,
Oh, come to me. Hell yeah.
gonna scree down
Gosh
here.
darn it. I don't. I need to change my.
That's a crit.
Oh, seriously? Okay, I'll roll crit.
That's what fighters do. All right.
Oh, dang.
That's a lot of fucking damage.
You
A lot
rolled
of
max
damage.
damage.
Oh, that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I go to Selja. Is this gonna try to come down and get you?
Okay.
I mean, it's Ghost. Give it
I'm
give it
going
the touch.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it the touch. All right. Let's see if I can actually hit though.
Right in his gussy.
I hit.
28. I wish I had hit target. Whatever. See, elemental blast, 2 action blast, and I'm in melee. So D8 plus 7. Let's fucking do it. 13 points of damage. It's vitality.
All right, it takes it damage twice. All right, well, all right.
And I'm gonna one action do it again.
Another one.
Another one.
Bring out the lobster.
Bro, a 19 is a miss?
Yeah, they're leveling
God
up
dang.
with you, remember? Just
What
like
if they didn't though?
you're going up, they're
Yeah,
going up
what
too.
If, what if they didn't?
Alright.
Oh well. That's it.
It goes to Booley.
Please don't kill me.
Boom, 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 boom. Well, I don't remember if it's 20 or 25 right now because of my. Where's my movement speed? Oh, okay, it's 25. 5, 10, 15, 28, 25. Alright. Colin, I'm stupid. I am adjacent to her. I can hit her, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was making sure. I moved. I'm going to strike her.
Give,
You dare strike a woman.
Oh, that misses. I guess I'll raise my shield. Alright.
Alright. It goes to
That's right.
Kip.
You don't know if
Gonna
she's a woman
make
or
me
not.
move.
She's a fucking necklace.
It's a ghost that's wearing a
So
necklace.
I'm gonna use my 2-action move.
if you go behind her,
Yeah,
she's
move.
flanked.
If you're gonna do the 2-action move, go to where you're flanking her.
Yep, that's what I'm trying to figure out if I have to click on something for that.
I mean, you just
No.
you just know that
No.
know it and move it.
Okay.
No, she'd automatically calculate it.
Alright. Here's the first strike.
A hit. All right. I mean, that 32 fucked her up, so she's already dead.
Oh shit.
You crit max damage.
You crit.
You're a fighter.
She got hit for two crits.
Look, maybe she shouldn't have spooked me. Okay?
Wait,
I'm-
did, did I crit her too?
No, hit
Oh.
crit her twice.
Oh.
But that is what a fighter does. They're up there with
You didn't
gunslingers.
crit her. You hit her weakness also for a fuck ton of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
well,
was her weakness?
Vitality damage.
Oh. Alright, do I see anything else
Nope.
that is attackable?
Unless you want to go swing at the books.
No.
Vaughn, are we still in combat though?
Yeah, technically the books will go off and then they'll fall.
I'm gonna move one away from the book with my last action. There we go.
All right. The books fall, no longer held aloft by any sort of ghostly
What did
energies.
they do when they go off?
They
Load, I think.
basically fire off a burst of energy.
Is the one that does the burst and one that does the cone different?
No, it's just they have different ranges. One's a 30-foot cone and one's a like 15-foot burst. So, all right, go to. All right. Within the astrological wing, things die down as the pendant falls to the ground with a clatter. A final wail echoing from the dwarven spirit as it disappears. I mean, it probably wouldn't leave any blood, so, but it does.
Does it
Goes
leave?
Leaving
have
you to
blood.
the silence of the actual room itself.
Hold up. Can I look out the door?
Yes, in fact, you can walk through the doorway if you want.
I just want to make sure that the thing isn't coming in after having heard the wailing.
Does not seem to be the case.
All right.
The room itself is filled with all sorts of strange and esoteric implements. Tarot cards, crystal
This room is
bars,
completely soundproof. They did weird shit in here.
books
This is a sexy
on
time room.
astronomy, astrology,
Yeah.
the stars itself. Beyond that, you do see, like I said, that large statue of the dwarven woman at the back. And the ground itself is a beautiful carpet that is, like I said, is studded with stars. What would you like to do? Oh, and
I wanna investigate the
No,
necklace that she was
not
wearing.
to just walk up and try and touch
Mm.
shit.
Colin, are there constellations on the floor that, or the can I
Yes.
see? Can I roll a? I guess it's a society, but for dwarves to know if these are any significant dwarven constellations.
Yeah.
Okay. What
This is a horse.
am I rolling for that?
You're a
This is
horse.
Society, correct?
Society.
That's an
I'll
umbrella.
give, since it's Dwarven Society, I'll make it a Dwarven lore check. So just roll Society, I'll lower the
short
DC.
Without a head.
Okay.
We need to bring the ball
It's
over
a
to
blind
this one at
shimmering.
the top
Yep.
right because it's missing its head.
All right.
Alright. There are not any constellations that you recognize. You were never, you know, the dwarves, at least around Caramaldor, they spend so much time underground and just sort of secluded in the cavern with that little opening. They don't often pay a lot of attention to the celestial heavens, the stars above, so
Can
it's
I
something
give it a shot?
you can. You also have this is also a specific lore for you.
This is
Okay.
society, right?
Yes.
Society again?
Yep. Oh shit, I need my freaking pencil. Alas, they are a mystery to you as well. That being said, like I said, you don't know them. You don't know it. It's not something you came across in your studies. There might be a wily old person off in your own libraries back home that knows it, but it's unknown to you. As for you,
No,
Galen,
look,
yeah,
It's an umbrella.
Galen?
Ella. As for you, Galen, you reach down and you sort of tentatively touch the locket itself, and it
This
is
is a haunt. Can I use my thing?
Yeah.
It's a ghost. What are you saying, though, Colin?
Oh, you see there, it is made of, the chain is made of gold. The handle, or like the actual locket itself seems to be made of steel with some sort of like lapis rock. It's not a valuable rock, but it's a stud in it. You can see whenever you look
Oh
at,
shit, I'm in the rock?
yeah, you do. Whenever you look at the rock, it looks like it has its own little stars studded into it. Beautiful, and you see it's a button actually that you can press.
Press it.
Do the stars match up with the constellations on the floor?
They don't. It just looks like it's meant to look like stars. So much more so it looks like a starscape than it actually is a representation of the sky.
This is what you get with faulty dwarf craftsmanship.
Those are
Wow.
the
Came-
fighting words.
Can't even do a constellation right. Just look up, asshole.
Is anybody
Um,
investigating the room itself?
Dwarves are like pigs. They can't look up. They can never see the heavens.
I'll just try and give the room a good once over with I guess perception.
Yep. Do you press the button, Max?
Yeah, I'll press the button.
All right. Joke's on you. Whenever you press the button, it's almost like a spring mechanism shoots what appears to be the length of a key. Just like
You touch
pop,
the
pops
key
out.
is actually deadly poison. It kills you.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
It was the key to death.
Is anybody? All right, we got Selja doing that.
Yeah.
Belden was looking.
I detect magic.
What's Booley doing?
I said I was trying to discern the stars, but
Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay. What's Kip doing?
Kip's looking at the playing cards.
Okay. They're not playing cards, they're tarot cards.
Ooh, what's my future?
He doesn't know the difference.
Bad. This guy had an awful hand. Yeah, the Pilgrim. All right.
He was trying to figure out how you hit 21 with these cards.
very easy.
You find
we draw like 36.
Selja.
Sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and so you're up there. Selja, the closest thing you go to is this table has what appears to be a pretty nice crystal. It's not a ball. It's more like a crystalline lens. That it seems like it's used for some sort of magnification. You can see it looks like there was, much like Kip is looking at, it looks like there was some cards underneath it. And you sort of analyze it, you can see it's an old card. It has one of those dwarven script numbers on it. Looks like 4. And it has a depiction of like a sword. But it looks like you see like a lens, and you don't know exactly what it means, but it's like a magnification lens sitting on the table.
Okay.
Magnification lens makes all dongs into magnum dongs.
Based. Keeping this.
Hell yeah.
Okay, this we are dragging with us.
Alright.
Everyone get on each side so we can all 4 of us carry this giant fucking ball. We're like Pikmin.
Yeah.
Colin, what language are the books in?
Ooh, search the books, yeah. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
There's in common. You're a retard.
Perception.
You just have dyslexia. Alright.
I'm walking around with everyone. Make sure you all take a +1 to perception.
Oh, 13.
Alright. They are written in, much like the numbers are in an ancient script, so too are the books.
Great.
Can I?
I mean, you've got a scroll of comprehend language, so.
Yeah, but these dwarves don't even know what a fucking star looks like. How am I supposed to trust them to read?
That's fair.
Can I walk
No.
up to this globe in the middle of the room?
Yes.
And can I just look and see if these constellations are anywhere on it? Like, can I spin it at all? Like, is this like a globe?
Oh, yeah.
That I...
As you move in place, you can absolutely see that these constellations, as well as others, are etched into it.
Ah. So,
Oh. Go on. My bad.
can I try to see if I can't line it up such that this constellation is on that side and this constellation is on that side? You know, like, everything's pointing in the right direction, or can I not do that?
Make a crafting check.
Crafting.
Yep.
Alright.
You are a crafty bird.
Or
Farming?
it could be a perception check as well.
Are you a perceptive bird or a crafty bird, Mike?
I'm much more perceptive. Oh, and I get a +1 because of
Max jerking you off.
Max's thing.
What's up?
You're giving Mike a reach around. That's what's up.
You mean a reach in? He's got to go in the cloaca.
Alright. You spin it and pretty quickly realize that there's not really a way to line this orb up. It seems like the markings on the carpet are just a representation. They're not an actual alignment of where they are.
Oh, this is all carpet?
Yes, this is carpet. Very
No,
finely
we're in
crafted carpet.
We're in the sky.
Is it? Hold on. How plush?
Quite plush. However, it does seem that these...
It's a miracle it held
looking
up this
at
long.
the constellations, there's quite a few of them. It does seem that for some reason these constellations must have been of some significant importance for them to have been inscribed and shown on the actual ground. Even though they're not actually in their relative positions, essentially.
Right.
Colin, have any of these books been eaten by the fucking things?
It looks like this one was safe.
Okay.
I noticed some of the stars are colors.
They
on
are
the
indeed,
carpet.
yes.
Are they also colors on the spinny thing?
They are not. This is just a straight, just has been etched in. That being said, you want to use that comprehend language scroll? It lasts for an hour.
Hold on. Before you do that, let's look at all of the books on all of the tables. Is
Ooh.
this the case that they're all the same language?
Yes. They're all
Okay,
that
so they're
ancient
all
language.
Old people. Can I look at the spines and covers real quick on them as I go around and like, is there anything but words? Like, do they have like an image of a constellation or something on them?
You do find on one of the shelves, or actually no, not the shelves, on this table right here, a book that it's made of like cracked leather, but it's like been colored like a night sky blue. And looking at it, the book itself, you can actually see the initial pages are just nonsense. They're just this strange lettering. But whenever you get to one page, you do recognize there is a constellation drawn on it.
Ah, hey, Belden,
Yes.
try to look at this one.
I look at that book.
Peering through the various pages.
Is there anything written in it, or is it just
There are
drawing?
things written in it, and you see several constellations with notes beneath the constellations as well. You recognize basically all the ones that you see, as well as a few others.
All in the dwarf language?
All in
Dwarf language.
all in Old Dwarven.
I just look at these books on the shelves real quick. Is there anything in human on any of these?
Roll a perception check. You see a book written in, it looks like Old Common. You're able
What
to
is
make
that?
out the lettering. It would take a little while to sort of parse through, but you could probably do it.
It's written in like British.
It's written in ye old Shakespeare. But
Can I?
you think you could parse through it, but it might take a little while. You'd really have to put your head down and like focus.
Can I just take like a couple of seconds and what is the title?
I'll give you the title as a 10-minute exploration action.
Oh man, we're gonna take literally days to read the book if it takes you 10 minutes. for the
No.
title.
No, I'll do that if I'm not gonna do that now. So I recognize all these constellations.
You don't recognize any of them.
Oh,
You
none of
recognize
them.
in the-
None
no,
of them.
You see them in the book, is I think it's what you said.
You do see them in the book. They are in the book, but by remembering them, you have no clue. But they are in the book.
Do I? Okay. Would I know, like hemispheres and
Yeah, probably. You're
how much
from
about,
a
how much of astronomy would I know of?
I mean, that depends on you, really. How much astronomy do you imagine Belden would have studied?
I mean, like,
A lot. He's trying to get laid.
Chicks dig
No,
astronomers.
I mean, like, would an educated person in this world understand that like different constellations appear in different hemispheres and all that
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah.
Okay. I looked through this book.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a single constellation from the north or south hemisphere that I know of in this book?
Roll a society check.
Ryan looks at Belden looks at it, he goes, "I'm a flat earther. This doesn't make any sense."
No, it is a flat Earth. Hemispheres are the things that's the kooks believe in.
Yeah.
Society.
Yep. I'll give you. All right. Looking through it, you do see one you recognize actually. In and amongst the various ones that they're sort of generic, the ones that you don't really know. You do see one. You recognize it as called the coin purse. Just a pair of balls right there, but no, it's called the purse.
And that's not one of the ones on the floor.
That's not one of the ones on the floor.
Is it in the same section as the ones on the floor? Or is it like on the other side, opposite of the book?
It's just it's in and amongst the book.
So this doesn't have any organization that I can tell of, like, that's the coin purse.
You don't. If the thing is, if there's any organization, you don't know what it is.
I can't tell. Okay.
No, because you don't know. Is there like an alphabetical order, or is there a numbering order? You're not sure.
Are we in the northern or southern hemisphere?
You're in the northern hemisphere.
Is the coin purse a northern hemisphere?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we can just, Colin, are these constellations towards the are all of them in one section? Are all of them relatively close in the book? Or are they scattered throughout it?
It looks like they're all pretty close together.
Wait.
I'll even say, Kip, you from spinning the sort of globe around, you see these are all northern hemisphere constellations on the floor at least.
Okay.
Okay. So we can surmise that these are constellations that appear
Yes.
here.
Yes.
Okay, these aren't from like around the globe.
Nope.
Okay.
They're from here.
Okay. So I can't. Yeah, I'm not getting anywhere in these books, fellas.
Yeah, probably not without the comprehend language scroll.
Nope. I mean, we could sit here for a while. If you want to bring me some paper, I can start translating the ones in Old Common.
I mean, technically. I mean, if the Wendigo could actually get in here, like he would, I think he would have already come in after us.
It doesn't seem like it's been able to get in, or it's tried to come in.
So,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
if we don't want to use the scroll, I can go through
No. I was saying we have
bits
time
of the books.
We could have time to just bed down for a second, and you could actually go through them if you want to do that. I'm okay with that.
You think it would take?
We
It
could
would
also-
probably take a few hours, but like I said, the passages aren't exactly huge, so.
Yeah, it's up. It's if we want to use the scroll now or not.
I mean, we could just pick. Can't we just take the books with us if we need to go elsewhere?
I mean, yeah, but like if we're gonna sit here and try to figure out this room right now, is what we're trying to like decide.
Look on the globe. Where is the one that I recognize? The coin purse.
The coin purse itself. It looks.
In relation to these.
It looks
Is it
to
anywhere
be.
in relation to what's on the floor?
No. It looks like the stuff on the floor is just a depiction of constellations. It doesn't have anything to do with its relative placement or anything. But like I
Are
said,
there
those
any
particular constellations must be
constellations?
important.
Are there any constellations depicted on the cards?
Yeah. Is the coin purse near like any one of? So the things on the floor, are they real constellations
Yes,
or not?
they are real
Yes.
constellations.
Okay.
The coin purse spinning around is closest to this one.
Okay. What constellations do I know are around the coin purse?
What constellations do you know from your modern
Yeah,
times?
if I know the coin purse, yeah. What is around the coin purse?
There is near the coin purse. There's the haberdasher. That's just a hat. It's not exactly exciting. There's the steed, which is pretty close.
Belden's a fan of that one.
The steed is one that is only rises a certain portion of the year because it's just below like the horizon, so this time of year it wouldn't be in the sky. But the steed's pretty close to it.
A society check. If I know what's near the coin purse and this is near the coin purse, can I try to figure out what we see this as today?
Yeah.
Or part or whatever this would be today?
Yep.
Okay.
There is a similar constellation to it. It doesn't have the exact same stars exactly. It has one less, but it is called the Hero.
Okay. So the top right, right?
Yep. Yep.
The one with the red dot.
Yeah, that one's called the Hero, although it's not quite the exact same. There's it looks vaguely familiar, but there's like a missing. It's like the one you know is missing like a star. It has one less star in it.
Which star is missing?
This one, little
Okay.
one.
Okay, so this one, I tell everybody, this is the Hero, but it looks different than we have today.
Hmm.
It has an additional. This has an additional star in it.
I mean,
Did that change the meaning of it?
no, it's probably. Okay, I was gonna say something I knew about stars, but I doubt Bully would know that. So never mind.
You don't need to get too bogged down. You know, you got some information from the room. That doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Well, no, Colin, I was gonna say that stars eventually burn out, so the stars might no longer exist there anymore. But Bully would not know. That's what I was gonna say.
Colin, the zigzag from Kip down to the globe.
Yep.
What is that? Is that part of like the snake-looking constellation?
Doesn't look like it.
Or
Like
is
moving
this
the table
just-
side, it looks like just a zigzag down to the globe. Ends at the yellow star.
Okay, so this is a separate one.
Yep.
So there's 5.
Yep.
Is there any depiction of constellations on the tarot cards that are at this table?
No, not that you see.
No.
Do I
Not on
recognize the
star?
tarot cards? Are they like old?
Oh, yes,
Or
they're
are
very,
are,
very
are
old.
they very old? Okay. Are they the same? Or similar?
The numbers are different from what you're looking at. But after looking at them, if you were familiar with tarot cards, you would recognize the sort of same general idea, like the swords, the certain suits and things like that.
Well, Colin, is the tarot cards dwarven symbolism?
They
Like,
can't.
is it like
Roll a religion check.
badass?
Bully loves cards with gods on them.
There you go.
Bully's 2 favorite things are Jesus
Looking
and blackjack.
Through the actual suits of the tarot cards themselves, you see that beyond the fact that there are, you know, the old sort of dwarven numberings on it as well, you see a lot of the more important figures, such as, you know, like sort of this style of like queens and kings, etc., that would be of those suits are depicting dwarven gods.
Okay.
Likely
Can
a
I
likely a
discern
dwarven
any-
deck.
Can I discern any importance from that?
You suspect that whoever was here during those times, however long ago it was that this was inhabited, like I said, over a century ago, roughly, were probably quite religious and also devoted to a dwarven pantheon. So likely belonging to, say, a dwarf, or that the dwarven pantheon in particular had some sort of meaning. It's interesting that this, like I said, this room itself seems to have a lot to do with astrology and reading the stars and religion, and there is this depiction of this very stout female dwarven warrior.
Is that?
It seems like it was
dwarven-
probably important.
Is that is this a dwarven god? This lady?
It is not.
Is it a dwarven? I asked the dwarves. Is this like a dwarven folk hero or like a legendary dwarven figure, or is this just like a lady?
I,
That'll be a society check. But I have to go. I'll let you roll it as I'm
Okay.
gonna go P. Well, like I said, the dwarves can roll it. They have a bonus.
Alright, I
I'll-
rolled the society.
I'll do one as well. Fuck it.
Oh, we're rolling society?
Well,
Yeah,
not everyone
see-
gets to roll society and pick the fucking highest. Whoever's doing the researching is doing it.
I'm short.
If you want to aid their
I'm
society
pretty
check, you
short.
can.
I could
it's
pass for
probably
dwarf
Rick.
if I didn't have a beak.
All right, but I gotta go pee real fast. All right, if you want to look at the statue, you can. Give me a crafting check, Kip. That shield, is of masterwork make.
Oh. So it's a real shield.
It is a real shield made of a material you don't know.
Does it come off?
Putting your hand up and trying to jiggle it, it is held firmly between the base of the statue and the hands that rest
keyhole?
upon it. There is not a keyhole.
But there. Hold
There
on.
is an
wasn't there,
inscription,
like,
and it
a-
isn't.
a-
It is written in. It's not written in modern common, but it's written close enough that you can read it.
So. Words. Trying to think of words.
This is the real Kip experience.
Yeah, pretty much.
You
so
butt nugget.
The Kip question is I remember that there were 4 numbers that was some kind of like key or something. That's why we played the game.
Combination.
Yeah.
What was that 3, 9, 12, 21?
Something like that, I think.
It's something like that. I got it written down on one of my fucking notebooks somewhere.
Alright, so I mean, can we 3, 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. That's not it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can't tell if Selja's on one. 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, so this is the only one that has 3.
Yeah, there's also 5 of them instead of 4 numbers.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe one's a fake out or something, you know.
Alright, well, that's what you see. As for your religion check, there is a folk, or your society check. There is a folk hero within your religious order. One that's devoted to Trude. This folk hero was named Maglin. She was a woman of renown, so much renown that she was said to walk. She was said to walk in the footsteps of Trude, so much so that she ascended. At least this is the legend, to the rank of a demigod in her death, and so she's called Maglin Trude's daughter.
Badass.
She was an ancient hero, one devoted to defending the downtrodden, healing, etc.
Colin, is she where my order comes from?
That is a legend. Like I said, it's not one that everyone agrees on, but it is one of the legends.
Okay, well, I mean,
A real question
It-
is,
like-
is Bully
Like
a Truder or not?
like most things,
Yeah.
like most things that happened that long ago. There's not a 100% everybody's on board with this like consensus, but that is a very popular sort of one that she founded. The particular order that you're part of within Karen Maldor. And
Well,
looking at this, is like it kind of makes sense. Just looking at the statue where it is.
Has
Yeah.
anybody looked at this table?
I don't think
Which
so.
table?
This one right here.
Yep.
What's on this table?
Oh.
Quartz crystal. They smell like patchouli.
Ooh,
And the only thing on this table was the.
the lens and cards.
Yep.
Bring the books over here, and we'll look at them through the lens.
Yeah,
Maybe-
I was gonna say I think the lens just start looking around at stuff. Does
Alright.
anything look different? I
Alright.
look at the constellations with the lenses. Does it look different?
Alright, at this point, I'll let someone spend a hero point for a hint.
I'm just waiting
Okay,
to
the
see-
necklace too. It has a key you said in it.
It does indeed.
I began looking for a lock around the room.
Well,
Or a
if we've
keyhole.
if we've decided that we're not using the scroll, then I'm gonna start translating the human books.
Alright, you think
Yeah,
it'll...
I was-
You think it'll...
That's why I was waiting for the consensus.
The human books will take a few hours to translate.
That's what I was saying. I thought Ryan was just gonna do that. I was waiting for him to do it.
Oh, I was waiting for us to vote we are not using the scroll. Okay, well yeah, I'm gonna start doing that then.
Alright, it'll take a few hours. So people can rest up and heal themselves. Do you do it in here, or do you go to any of the other rooms?
No, this seems to be.
It's nice and intimate, and it doesn't have any windows, which is, in case there's a Wendigo.
Yeah, like I said, it's
Interestingly enough, you do hear every now and then a huffing at the sort of around the walls. You every now and then hear what sounds like long nails scraping along the stonework, but no entry. It's a little bit disconcerting. That being said,
He's gonna rappel down onto us.
you are able to treat your wounds pretty much up to full, I'll say.
fucking grappling hook one to go.
Jesus.
Now you, Ryan, are able to sort of peer through the book. It is, like I said, you can understand it, but piecing the grammar together, the spelling together, you kind of you end up having to pull out like your own little quill and ink and jot notes down on paper, so you're like hunched over one of these tables scribbling away while people look on.
Are these tables dwarf sized?
It looks like it was made... The tables are human-sized, but you do see some dwarf-sized chairs that would be able to lift them up to humans. Almost to humans. The
How much
nerds.
exactly do we heal?
If you're just doing treat wounds, you can treat wounds enough time that I'll just let you heal up to full.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's good, like I said, it'll be a few hours. Like I said, but the only problem is by the time you get done, it's probably going to be getting pretty close to like evening into night. But there's no windows, so who cares? No.
Yeah. Alright. Continue, Ryan.
Okay. What do my human eyes see in these books?
Trying to see if I have the owner, if I can I don't know what inherit ownership means. Well, you know what? We're gonna find out. I'll just configure the ownership as we go. All right. You within the first like 45 minutes, hour, you do at least get the first pages done. And the title. The first few pages are pretty rough. It's an old book, a very, very old book. The pages brittle and cracked, have pieces that are missing, pieces that have fallen away, but you are able to piece together a story in a book called Of the Spheres Celestial.
Okay.
Let's see if I can.
I believe you can. I have faith in you.
There we go.
I'm gonna reload legend checks so that Colin can have faith.
Okay, I see it.
How much of it do you see? All of it, or just pieces of it?
The Guardian, the Maelstrom,
Okay,
the
so
Pegasus,
yep,
the Purse.
So so the inherit thing did give it all. Okay. You begin passing through the book and see they are brief descriptions of constellations that you do see on the floor, as well as others that you don't see on the floor. One page has the Guardian, one that basically, like I said, represent it. Reading through it, you see it represents certain aspects. It tells a little bit about what inspired the constellation. Generally, we look at the constellation, that sort of thing. But the point is, it's all there in the writing. Ignore that the pictures were look different. I made it in 2 different programs, so. But the point, you get the idea.
Colin's breaking my immersion.
All right.
Colin,
Okay.
Are we all allowed to read this?
Yes, you can all read it. Yeah, I imagine unless your building is planning to hide the information in it for some reason.
No, I am keeping my own copy of this, though.
Where? I accidentally closed it. Where is it?
You're fucked.
It'll actually be in your journals on the top
So
tab.
can we take... I'm gonna ask Bully, since he's the one that knows what the cards are. Can you take the cards and... Whoa.
I'll reset it.
That was weird. One of the pictures just went like full screen for me.
It must be an important one. I don't know which one went full screen though.
The one that... The purse, the one that you showed me before.
Looks
can you put the-
more like a fish to me.
Can you put the cards that the aspects are of at the constellations? So like life and soul, whatever the tarot cards that would represent
Colin, can
by
I
the
do that?
Guardian.
Sure. Yep.
Okay, I do it then. I
Does-
didn't know if those. I was asked because I don't know if those are actually like parts of the cards or not. Alright.
The only one you can see that is part of the cards is the one that represents basically Trude is represented by the Guardian.
Alright,
The other
I
ones
take-
are not part of the that you see.
Why
you-
don't I-
What is the dwarven god of the forge?
I mean,
On the cards, which one of those is of the forge?
I think it's Trude's father. Fuck, what's his name?
Steve.
No,
His name is Trude's father.
I don't think it is Colin. Oh.
It's like Torag or
Pathfinder.
something.
Torag, it is Torag. Yeah. I was
Yeah,
like,
well,
you're right, it's
can
Torag.
like Torag go to the hammer at the bottom right? 'Cause
I mean, you
'cause
can-
The hammer is the forge in mind.
You can do it. Can't take it.
Yeah. Then I put Torag on the forge.
So the maelstrom is air and water. So what? Is there a sea god of the dwarves? Or like a storm god?
I mean, be honest, I honestly don't.
Yeah, this is Belden asking. Julie.
Yeah.
that are on the cards because it's the dwarven pantheon on the cards, right?
There are Dwarven Pantheon on the cards.
Right. So is there like a dwarven storm god, or sea god, or
You
What
can.
was the woman, the ghost, dressed like?
She was dressed like a dwarf. But like I said, she was
looking like a man?
she was dressed in robes. She had this key on her neck. You've not found what that key could possibly be
Alright.
in here.
Would
So-
you recognize it as like priestly robes, though?
They looked scholarly.
There's also
'Cause-
Throskar, the Darksmith, which is technically part of the Dwarven Pantheon.
Yeah, that's the Duragar god. But
Yeah.
like, so like, Shrewd is the guardian, and the guardian is life and soul, and they thrust themselves into the darkness, right? The hammer is the forge and mine, and the smith that became the leader. So Shrewd's father is like the head, right?
Yeah.
The forge god is like the head. So the maelstrom is air and water, and it was a powerful warrior
Who
capable of harnessing buffeting winds. So that sounds like a storm god to me.
who wants to spend a hero point for a hint?
I'm the one trying to sort through these, so I'll spend it, Colin.
All right.
There's not a Dwarven sea god though.
No.
Or like
Not
a-
shockingly. Yeah, there's
Like a
one-
storm god, or I'm surprised there's
Yeah.
My-
there's not like a storm one.
My
There's not.
my hint is go to other rooms. Keep going.
So what
Keep
you're
going
saying is
forward.
These spider webs are key to our findings.
The things you find in here might prove useful to things you find later should you continue to delve deeper into the Jarls library. That being said, you don't have to delve deeper into the Jarls library because you have potentially found, or you have found the information you need to find. You might not know it yet, but there is more to the Jarls library if you continue to delve deeper into
Well,
it.
If we don't know
This
it yet,
stuff
then we would continue to
Might
delve.
exactly. This stuff might prove useful.
All right. Well, if that's the hint, then I guess we. I take my copy of this and I put it in my backpack.
Well, we came here looking for the magic that
They want
No, we're
information.
here to clear out the library.
Well, they came here.
we wanted the library. For
At the end of the day, what they came here was to learn about, try to figure out what was going on with the lighthouse and this crystal that filled things up with water. You have potentially gotten that information, but there's still more to the Jarl's library. But now everything you
I
can do
also-
is optional.
And I also I take the tarot cards. And I also put them in my backpack.
The thing is, those are probably worth to the right dealer a fair amount of money. So
I believe it's probably antithetical to
So
Milton's
here's the
upbringing
here's the
to
fun
sell
thing, Mike.
artifacts.
Currently, I did go through the map, so you can actually just walk out the door and it'll take you that. You can pull your token out the door, it'll take you to the library.
Oh,
Like if you put it on the empty spaces, it takes you to library itself.
Well, that's pretty neat.
It'll probably just take a second to load. So
What other rooms are there? Because if we go down, that gonna take us back
well,
to the
there is
forge, right?
there that does. However, there is still this statue that has a book in front of it. You have not actually looked at and examined the statue yet.
I'm gonna go Colin, can I use a crafting check to examine the statue?
You can indeed.
Still- I moved my token's gone, but I'm still in the room. I still see the astronomy room.
The astronomy room. Hold on, let me
Yeah.
I'll just pull everybody this fucking scene. Fuck it.
I'm sorry. My girlfriend was talking to me about dinner.
There you go.
Wow. Wow, Max.
There you go. Everyone's sort of on the screen now. Just kind of have
We are
to
literally offended.
pan out. All right.
Okay.
The statue itself, despite the you're pretty sure that this person standing in front of you was
This is a human.
looks like it's just a guy. Probably just a patron
Can I
saint.
make a society check to see if he's some kind of folk hero that I would have heard of before?
You can. But Booley, this is just it seems like it's just decorative.
Oh, okay. Colin, my crafter's repairs. I can tell if it's magic.
There
Or just what-
it is not magic.
I think it's good.
There is magic actually, but it's coming from the book, not the statue.
Okay.
Do I know who this guy is, Colin?
You do, and actually you do. It's much like perhaps Maglin Truthstarter is sort of potentially an ancient hero that founded Booley's order. This one is a potential founder of yours. It is a human. He has a sword at his side, but he also has a blacksmith's hammer over the other, like sort of the other side. He has a very simple, flat-topped helm that sits on his head. Like I said, you kind of have to ignore what the statue itself looks like. I got limited amounts of statues I can just throw on the map. So, but he's wearing like a flat-topped helm and a well-crafted breastplate. His name
Is like up to Ryan. I'm like, you son of a bitch, and we do the predator handshake.
I mean, in a sense, yeah. His name was Otto Valhaven Bismarck. He was a very charismatic leader and a very capable smith.
Oh, call him. Mike says he can't place his token.
Where the fuck is Mike? Let me separate everyone's token out.
Mike's not on the screen.
I bet it got. I think whenever everybody goes at the same time.
I think it sent them to the shadow realm.
Well, I think when everybody goes, sort of moves towards the same time, because it's a limited area where it can teleport to. If someone lands on the same token, it could potentially overwrite the token. So someone's token can get deleted.
Like when you teleport into a wall and you fuse with it.
Kinda, yeah. But Otto Valhaven Bismarck, potential founder of your order, an ancient folk hero, a craftsman, an artisan, a tactician. In front of him.
Anywhere...
Yep.
Oh, go on.
In front of him is a book that is made of stone. The pages themselves are stone, and yet they are capable of turning. And you can see.
What language is it in?
It is. Roll an Arcana check.
Oh, Arcana. I know magic.
All right. It's sort of. It's a rather interesting book. It looks like the pages themselves are made of stone. They're able to sort of be folded over by some sort of very intricate interlocking iron ring system. But looking at it, each page has the same symbol on it. And it is, whenever you sort of run your hand over, you can see it can be activated. And there are 25 pages.
What is the symbol? Is it a magic symbol?
It is a magic symbol. Yes, it is arcane.
Well, do I know what it is?
It looks like some sort of like the actual spell itself. You're not sure.
Do I?
You do like it's just with detect magic. You know it's magical, and with your arcana, you know that symbol itself is magical.
Right? Do I know what that symbol is associated with? Like, is this a symbol that's like part of like a fireball?
It looks like it could be used to cast a spell. If you want to cast Identify Magic.
Sure, I'll Identify Magic. I'll Arcana Identify Magic.
Definitely some sort of movement rune. It moves something.
Okay.
There are no longer spell schools, so it's not like transmutation or anything, but
yeah,
it's definitely not like a spell that's in any kind of repertoire, you know. But it looks like it would be able to move something.
The pages turn themselves, mayhaps?
Well, you can turn the pages.
I say okay. So this book is like teleports you or something.
They are front and back pages, so it's like one. On one side it's 1, then you flip it over, it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc., etc.
So these might all take you to different places. or I don't know, maybe really like the teleport spell. What were the numbers?
What were the numbers? Who remembers the numbers? Mike, you did say them.
3, 9, 12, 21.
3, 9, 12, and 21. There were
Well,
25 pages.
There is a page 3, a page 9, a page 12, and a page 21.
What we got on it?
It's all there.
It's all the same room.
It teleports you. Yeah, it teleports you.
Well, it's not that it move. You just sense movement of some sort.
I'm assuming. My educational guess is that it's a teleport.
It teleports the book to that room and it's just lost.
I trust you completely.
I have not steered us wrong yet.
I guess.
This character at least. So
I
that's
guess
my guess. That
Casper
combo
might
is okay.
Each
If I disappear forever, sorry.
each page, like I said, of these 25 pages, front and center on those inscribed in the stony pages, just has the same symbol over and over
Yeah,
again.
so I guess the first one's 3,
Right. Yep. If you go to 3 and you touch the symbol, it starts to glow.
Am I gone forever? Have I been sent to the Shadow Realm?
Nope.
Okay, and then
I
3, 9,
Right. You go to 9 and you touch it and it starts to glow.
12, and 21.
Right. You do the same. 12 and 21, and there is a moment where there's a creaking sound as the statue itself sort of slowly almost sort of kneels down in front of you, one knee sort of down to one knee, revealing a passageway behind him, one that you have to like climb up him to get to. So the movement wasn't you teleporting, it was causing the statue to animate, essentially.
Yeah, well, I just assumed that this was like a Sabrina's Gem situation.
Oh no.
And I was about to be sent to the fucking Shadow Realm.
Alright. Unfortunately, like I said, I
get
don't...
on top of the statue and then I help the tiny dwarves.
I don't have you a teleport to that one. I actually have to like pull you to that scene, so I'm just gonna...
I get on top of the statue.
I'm gonna have
and I
to...
help all,
I'm gonna just pull you
all
all...
these tiny people.
Stop moving! I'm pulling you all together so I can copy... So I can cut your damn things to a different thing. I think I accidentally delete... Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Also...
Yeah, it's shocking there's not just a move all actors button or function.
I mean, there is, but I need your tokens in the scene, so I have to pull all your tokens to the scene, so you have vision. That being said, Mike, you're at full health.
Oh, hey.
Like I said, you had whenever Belden was basically it took hours to go through to translate, so you had time to heal up. You're still wounded. You don't cure that, but you do go back to your full health because there's plenty of time to treat wounds, lay on hands, etc., etc.
Hey.
Alright. You pass through the stony, or sort of over the stony statue into the actual sort of tunnelway itself, and you find yourself once again kind of climbing upwards. Every now and then it's actually quite steep. A fairly difficult climb, as sometimes the actual climb itself is nearly a sheer edifice as you pull yourselves upwards, gaining in altitude. And yep.
Did you move us?
Oh, I haven't moved you yet. I'm just describing the scene.
Okay, I was making sure.
Like I said, you're not like
Yeah, I
fighting
was
in
just
some
making
sort
sure
of
you weren't
tunnel.
describing a scene I couldn't see.
Yeah, that's why he's
This is
describing.
the journey there.
Because Rick's blind now.
Uh,
We had to sacrifice his eyes.
it's beneath the mountain itself. It's chilly, but it's not an uncomfortable temperature. But perhaps to your dread, you feel the air dropping colder and colder, and you can hear the winds beginning to whip as you realize there is an opening to the actual outside of the mountain in front of you. slowly activate. There we go. It should start pulling you over. The tunnel itself seems to emerge along the cliffside high up on the mountain.
Oh no, this is where we get jumped by a Wendigo. I hate this fucking place.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Potentially.
Joke's on you, it's a Yeti this time.
Joke's on you.
I'd rather it be a Yeti.
Joke's on you. It's a dire Wendigo.
You are walking. It's not.
It's a Yeti Wendigo Chimera.
It's not exactly a. It's not like a winding thin mountain path. It's actually it's a sizable path. It's covered in snow and ice, but it's not overly difficult to walk on. Moving your way forward, it is unfortunately, well, for people that don't have dark vision, quite dark. Like I said, you can see because of the fog of war revealed from your dark vision people, but it's dark.
It's all right, cause I know Mac got that thing on him.
You look around nervously, but you see no Wendigo. What do you do?
Fucking relief. I guess we go forward. That's why we're up here.
All right.
Yeah.
Do I got a party order?
I'll go first because I can actually see.
It's probably a good idea.
I will bring up the rear because I can also actually see.
I will be in the middle. Also, Colin, can you put my... I guess Bully also has his light spell on, but could you put my lantern on?
I will be behind. Soldiers in the back.
Yeah.
I will be behind Max, but in front of Selja. Because I want to be in near the center.
I guess it goes me, Mike, Max, Ryan, Amal.
All right. You make your way forwards, passing along the
Ooh.
path.
We can all move at once.
I'm moving you all at once. You see what appears to be. It looks like doors in front of you, but they're piled up with sort of rock and ice and stone, rock and stone and ice.
Oh yeah.
And you hear.
Is there a dwarf drilling?
You hear what a horrific sound, one you fear might be the
This
Wendigo.
fucking motherfucker. How did he know we were up here? This son of a bitch.
That being said, as you look up
I'm sorry, I'm carrying some
on the slopes,
bear meat on me.
you do see perhaps your heart doesn't sink, as it is not the Wendigo chasing you, it is an ice troll descending down from or not descending down.
Wow, someone's played fucking Skyrim before.
It's an ice troll. It's a frost troll, sort of
Yeah, someone's
moving
played
down
Skyrim.
the cliff.
Just like when that motherfucker jumps you going to the temple.
Yep.
Like I said, all right.
We roll initiative now?
Yep.
I'm calling fucking Bethesda. Colin just plagiarized High Rothgar.
In front
No,
of
we didn't find Klimek.
Oh my god, I finally rolled higher than like a 4.
Klimek's an Iverstead, Max.
All right, we all know what
Go
to
touch
do.
grass, Rick. Jesus.
frost troll.
Perfectly silent combat.
That's where he's going.
All right.
No,
That
he's
being
not.
said,
He sent you up there.
just
Because he's
a
hurt.
general idea of what has happened. A frost troll has descended down the mountain after you, blocking you off from retreat back into the tunnel. However, before you is the entrance. You can see the doors to the library itself, but it's covered in sort of some rock and snow. So, like I said, you do see the door. It's right in front of you, but it is covered. So, Mike, we're learning about alternative win conditions. You don't have to kill the troll. You can, but you can also just get inside, and that is also considered succeeding the combat. Like I said, you all know it, but Mike hasn't played with us, and so that's why I'm going through tutorials of hazards that I throw in and alternative win conditions. So Mike can tell us that he quits because he hates the way I run things. All right. It starts with Selja. It's a damn troll.
I start shoving people out of the way.
Just,
Uh,
it's an ice troll. That's gotta be like double weak to fire.
Yeah, like the fire is great on the mountain.
Hey, how tall is this cliff?
The cliff itself is probably 60 feet high.
Anyone got Fusro Da ready? Hit that motherfucker off the cliff.
No, I don't use Foos Roda. I just spam Foos repeatedly. Yeah, you're just walking down the road whispering Foos to yourself over and over and over again.
It's true.
That big, beautiful fire damage. You want that. Alright. Does not like that fire damage as it sears into it. Recoiling from it as it hisses angrily.
and I fucking move away.
Do Rick and I not get to decide the order we go since we tied?
I mean, Selja goes before you, so.
No, I know, but it put.
I mean, you
Rick
can.
before me,
But
'cause I was hoping to go before Rick.
Yeah, Ryan can go for me.
There you go.
Shit.
Okay.
alright. Is that it for Selja?
Yes, sir.
It's gonna go to Beldan.
Okay, I'm gonna first action everyone but Selja. Move.
All right.
You just have to end in my banner, which is 30 feet. So I don't think any of you can leave my banner.
All right,
Oh,
you
I'm
can just tell.
right
Well,
there.
you want to move? You want to move down there? All right.
Yeah. I'll block this troll off from us.
That's a brave thing to do. That's the type of thing a guardian would do. All right.
It's true.
You think
Kip-
Rick can tank a troll?
I mean,
Not
think
for
he can.
long.
I'm not throwing
think he
fights
can.
at you that you can't handle. So, well, except the
The
Wendigo,
Wendigo.
but you know that the Wendigo is.
We're
Except,
about to
except the
run.
one we can't handle.
All right. Kip, where do you
can
want to
handle
go?
all these fights except for the ones you can't.
Colin, will you move me one square up behind Bully, but next to Belden?
Let me look. Okay, one up behind Bully
Yep.
next to Belden.
That puts me in perfect range for the troll.
So, do y'all want me to try to get these doors open, or do you want me to help?
No, you should probably go get the doors and let me keep him off of us, and then Selja can beat him up.
It's not
I'm
a.
just gonna I'm gonna
it-
stay away, but try and beat it.
It's
up.
not a bad idea because the frost trolls is annoying. The Wendigo, if you're stuck out here, the Wendigo could really be a problem if you're stuck outside for too long.
Colin, could I change my mind if Kip is going for the door? I did not know that was the plan.
That is a plan, not the plan. It is, like I said,
Okay.
we talked
I
about
wanna make
alternate
sure-
win option sort of
I
scenarios.
want to make sure the doors are open if the Wendigo shows up.
It's not a bad idea.
Keep used to that thing.
I was gonna say I would move toward wherever Kip is going then.
All right, so you want to move as far as you can forward, then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of moving up to the
So
troll,
you
I
were,
want to.
You were in
guard
front of
Kip.
me, so you can go up an extra. Yeah, you can go up to there.
Thank
That's
you,
the
Colin.
end of my banner.
All right, and Kip is going as well.
That's just my max move.
All right. Well, yeah.
Okay, and then for my last two actions, I'm going to use Strike Now on Selja to blast him again.
That's what you want that fire damage for. A hit.
Choo.
Why is it adding my strength? Oh, it's because I guess it just didn't automatically turn it back off.
Does no one speak troll?
Can't say that I do.
I don't think anybody took Jotun, so.
I did not.
Why did you roll a different damage value this time?
Because
I did a
the
two
blast
action.
has has two forms.
That
And
being said, it
it has melee, ranged, and it
Well,
adds different bonuses.
It has the 1 action and 2 action version, and then it has
Melee and ranged.
Oh yeah, I see 2 action blasts.
that
plus
being said, a
1.
fire fucks it up. So
Yeah,
that-
I just need to hit it.
and that's my turn.
it goes to
And
Booley.
I'm just gonna have to stand here and hope this troll doesn't fucking mollywop me.
All right. I'm gonna step right here in front of Belden. I'm gonna use Tenacious Stance. And then I'm going to
Hell yeah. I love being able. I love that you can just drag shit onto you.
where's Ray's shield? Why can't I find my Ray's shield anymore?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom, but I can still hear.
Action, Tenacious Hand, shield block, strikes. I'm legitimately not seeing Ray's shield on here.
I mean, I can raise shield on it for you.
Is it not under your actions?
Oh my.
Tenacious Stance.
Well, I
shield
accidentally
block.
put the fucking. I accidentally dragged Ray's shield to the fucking. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't see it. Like I
There
got
you
shield
go.
block on here, but I don't have.
Oh shit,
Ray's
that's
shield.
fucking covered. What the fuck?
I mean, I'll take that too.
I accidentally deleted my fucking raise shield macro. Okay.
Maybe it's
There
because
you
maybe. Oh, yeah. Now it appeared back on me. I can use it.
I just put
don't-
on you.
I don't know.
God, hold on. Give me a second. I actually have a hotkey for raise shield, but I don't remember what it is. Let me look
I
real
think it is
fast.
in the last-
I'll worry about it
Okay,
later.
My turn has ended.
Okay. Gonna go to the Frost Troll. Bring back that. Alright, the Frost Troll is going. Bravely striding in front of it, it will answer. It's not a mindless beast, but an angry one. It's gonna stride towards you.
This troll says I'm not a pussy.
And it's going to angrily claw at you.
No, it's not.
It's gonna be a 28 versus armor class.
That's not a crit.
For 17 points of damage.
Oh.
Is that not a crit because you raised your shield?
No, it wouldn't be a crit anyways. I have a 19 baseline. It's just I'm just telling Colin it's just not a crit. It didn't crit me.
Oh, I have you on. I gave you cover. Hold on. Let me actually give you raise shield.
It's
There you go. That's the correct
Okay.
one.
okay.
All right,
I was
it'll
gonna say it's a 19, so yeah.
it'll make a second claw attack against you. A 24 versus armor class. For 15 points of damage, and it hits you for 2 claw attacks. Pretty powerful blows. So that's what, 17 plus 15? Pretty.
1 second. Oh, let me.
It's a pretty healthy chunk of damage.
1 second. 10. Colin, I'm going to. Colin, for that first hit, I'm going to use shield block. How do I make sure I apply to the right move?
You can. So you've got your. Well, which one are you trying to do it for?
The first one. I mean, I would make sense.
If
that
you
I would do the
so,
first one anyways.
I'll hit you and I'll hit the block, and it'll highlight. So if you want to do it that way, basically you click on your token, the damage you
Oh,
want
I
to take,
see
you
it.
hit
Oh,
block,
okay,
and it
I see it.
highlights it. Then you would take the damage, so it would automatically do the damage. It would automatically process the damage because it's blocking that.
Okay, so I click block and then I click damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And so it sees you take 12 damage because you resist 5, and the shield also takes 12. So it
Yeah,
handles it that way.
It's okay. That makes sense. Then.
2 powerful blows though.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, that was better than Yeah, I needed to do that. That's fine.
Oh shit. I gotta remember the weather. Alright, Kip, it's your turn.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Alright, how far from these doors am I?
Like I said, all you have to do is get to this rubble. You kind of see where it is. Essentially, it's where the rubble is.
That is 3 actions.
It's a long and dangerous road. I should have gone and got beer. God damn it.
I'm gonna use 2, and do I see anything around here? I do have low light vision.
You do not.
You can sudden charge, and then for the attack, throw your sword at it, and see if that just somehow knocks it all away.
That's true.
I'll do it.
Hit it in its structurally weak spot, so it all just falls down.
Alright.
Mike has Siege Breaker.
Let's see, how do I... Is there a way to select, like, ranged attack on this? Or is it just a...
Like, what do you mean ranged attack? Like, you should... If you have a ranged attack, do you have a
He's
ranged...
trying to throw his sword.
Oh, you have a
Like,
You're
don't
trying
throw
to
your
throw
sword
your
at it.
sword?
Look,
I'm gonna tell you that's a bad
I
idea,
use-
boss.
I use 1 move action, and then I use the double dash with the attack at the end. So I'll have an attack action if it's useful when I get there.
I'm gonna go ahead and... you know what? I'm gonna be generous, and I'll let you, instead of attack, roll an athletics check to try to start pulling rocks away.
I like it.
Alright, you rush to the door and see, like I said, it's not like completely covered over. You can definitely see the doors within it. And you find that you're pretty well able to pull most of the rocks and snow and sleet away. It's built up, but it's not like awful. And you're pretty damn strong, so you're able to just yank rocks away to reveal a tall 15-20 foot high steel set of double doors.
Alright. That is all of my turn.
It goes to Galen.
Max might not be back yet.
Alright.
Sorry, I'm silly.
Galen,
I'm spacing.
as sort of unfortunately, you are actually, like I said, there's a swirling storm, so you take a additional, because you're trying to use a ranged weapon in this swirling storm, you have an additional -2 to your attacks, because there's buffeting winds, basically. If you were to throw weapons, if you use melee attacks, it doesn't affect it.
My goal right now is to actually cover Kip.
It's not a bad idea. Like I said, you can see where I fixed the sight, because Kip appears as a...
Yep.
You know where he is, but he's like, I can't see him.
Yeah.
Covering Kip's not a bad idea.
I can move it to 30 feet. That gets him in the bright light.
He's in the light.
Now I'm in the dark.
You don't need to see.
You're in
Well,
Bully's light.
Bully's got light.
Did he cast light?
He's got light on right
he
now.
cast
Oh,
light
he did
on
it
him,
a
and
long
light lasts
while
for
ago, I
24
thought.
hours.
Oh.
Light lasts
I didn't
until
know it lasted that
light
long.
lasts until you take your next long rest, basically.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
I'm back.
Colin, it's 2 actions to hold an action, right?
Yes. And
I'm gonna
and technically a
hold-
reaction. So
Yeah. I'm going to hold action. I'm going to hold to attack if the troll gets close.
not a bad idea.
Yeah. that's what I'll do.
Luckily, Bully's holding it down like a fucking G. But it does go to Selja next.
I wouldn't say that.
I mean, he took some hits, but that's what Bully's there for. He gets smacked around, and you blast, like everyone else, blast the shit out of the troll. The troll's hurt the fuck? Cause fire damage. Can't use its regeneration.
So,
I was saying, Ice Troll's gotta be double weak.
Now, would you like to use cold damage on the frost troll?
no, I would not.
All right, a hit.
No, that probably like heals it.
That 2 action blast. Guarantee I get at least a hit in.
2 action, only 1d6.
Yeah, I just added. I add the
That's
plus
stats.
4.
Oh.
Otherwise, I don't add any stats. And then
Oh, my bad.
Melee
Yeah, but-
makes it bigger.
melee adds the strength. 2 action.
melee
adds
is-
on.
The melee one is the fucking in.
Yeah, but the troll will fucking kill me.
Yeah, it's
right?
probably
I
not
mean-
a good bet, boss.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that troll did a pretty healthy number on Bully, so if he gets to you...
That's
Yeah, that's what I mean. That would do the business. Well, 1 is still better than none.
That's still
I
11
mean,
damage
that's
on
still
it.
a bunch
Yeah.
of damage to it, considering its fire weakness.
Yeah,
Alright,
that's all 3 of my actions.
Belden!
okay. So we got 2 options of how this turn can go, boys and lady. I can battle medicine Rick, or I can have a maul blast him again. I can't do both.
I think you should probably have her blasted again.
I feel like there's not 2 options, actually.
Okay.
Because I can heal myself on my turn.
Okay. So I guess my first action. I mean, sure. I'll try to guiding strike it. So I take a -2. Right?
To, what?
To my bow attack. I take a
Yes,
-2.
yep. Because the winds, it said -2.
Alright. Here we go. Oh, I didn't target it, but a 12 ain't gonna hit it.
A 12 does not hit it, unfortunately.
Alright, so now my other 2 actions, I'm gonna have Soja blast him.
Oof.
You know, not a great roll, unfortunately. That's how the dice crumbles sometimes.
If I knew I was gonna miss, I would have moved. But that's the end of my turn.
Yeah, well.
Well, I mean, I don't know how fast the troll is. It might be fast as it might get some kind of speed bonus in this.
It'll
one.
go to Bully. Blasting yourself with that healing.
My shield's now gone. I no longer have my shield.
Did it get? If it got broken, that's okay. Repairing
Is
it.
it broken or destroyed?
It's broken. I thought I could still raise it.
No, you can't. But
Oh, I
like
thought I could raise it still, but I can't use it to block.
you can't use it anymore. That being said,
Oh.
repairing it is a pretty brief action.
Yeah,
so
that's why I was gonna do it. Okay, never mind. I thought that I could.
like,
okay.
repairing it's not a big deal. Just
Yeah,
a
it
10-minute
does.
crafting check, basically.
Yeah,
that's
quick
fine.
repair.
Yeah. So, all right.
It's like I can still.
Yeah.
It won't let me attack. Oh. What?
You have
Yeah. Why can't I? Why can't I attack it now? Now I only have sheath and drop. Oh, +9. I'm fucking retarded.
I
I
believe
guess
it's
I'll
broken.
whack it. Nope, I missed.
unfortunate miss. Like I said, the
missed.
troll. Like I said, oh, I accidentally moved you. The troll itself, like I said, is pretty sturdy. Like I said, it's the creatures are leveling up as you level up as well. So as your attacks are going up, they are also going up.
Yeah, but what if this one didn't?
I mean, that's fair. It is going to, like I said, Bully, you threw yourself at it, and you are holding the line, and it is going to focus on you. claw number 1 against Booley. A 19. So
Wow, I tied.
it hit
Damn, if I could have raised my shield.
for 16 points of damage. It'll use its second attack with a plus 11 bonus. Only gonna miss. It's gonna miss. And it's an angry wild creature, so you know it's gonna use its third attack on you.
And this was gonna crit.
Only a 9. All right.
Well,
A crit miss, I was right.
Attack it, right, Colin?
Do what?
Yeah.
The critical must I get to attack it now, right?
That's right. You get to blast it right in the
critical miss,
face.
It means the next attack that hits it is a crit.
Yep, that's true. Kip, you have actually managed to clear away most of the actual like debris and rubble. Like it's not like things were. It looked like things had just fallen over time. Had fallen over the door. It's not like it had been a concerted effort to stack up the rubble and debris over the door. So you were pretty quickly able to just pull it apart for the most part to reveal the steel doors behind.
Okay. Are they locked?
You don't see a keyhole or a lock hole, but whenever you press your hand up against them, they don't budge.
Okay. Do I see?
You know, I'll let you
Roll like
a crafting check.
craft.
That has to do with like building and things like that. Pushing up against it, you move the rubble and snow out the way. As you press up with it, it doesn't really give, and you don't see a keyhole, and there doesn't appear to be a lock. You suspect it was actually barred from the inside.
Okay.
Keck.
In this door, is it well sealed? Like
It is well
is there
sealed.
a there's not a small crack underneath. or
I'll say
anything?
that part of your crafting check. It's a very well made door.
Okay.
It is classical. It is excellent craftsmanship.
All right. So if I think it's sealed from the inside, I would like to go look around on the sides and see if I see any windows or, evidence that.
I'll say as part of your crafting check, you suspect it's barricaded. It was barricaded from the inside.
Oh, well then.
So it's not. Yeah, I say it's not locked. There's not a lock, but it feels like someone like pushed stuff up against it essentially.
All right. Pushing real hard.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Pow.
Wow, that is crit for your athletics check. You immediately critically succeed on wrenching open the doors as you push both the double doors open, revealing a almost strange clockwork room that has all sorts of weird gears in it. But it looks like they had tables and chairs barricaded against the doors that you just cast aside, and across this beautiful sort of mosaic floor there are like skeletons that are close to the door. But you have opened the door.
Rick, it's just like Dungeon Meshi. Dwarves being put in gears on the walls for aesthetics.
It's true. But you with that critical success, you actually just push open the door.
All right, I'll go ahead and whistle back at the group, but not too
No,
loud.
at this point we're killing this fucking troll. I got one more round.
I mean, the troll's pretty fucked up.
I'm afraid that this thing might have an opportunity attack and kill Rick.
That's why I don't want to move.
That fire blasting is fire blasting. So
No, I'm staying here. I'm tanking this troll.
I mean, because I'm not moving. Because if we leave, Rick's dead, and I think that this thing, because this is a troll is not some random mook. So
I do not.
and
have
we're level 3 and we haven't been hitting shit with opportunity attacks. So now I'm starting to get scared of like single enemies.
you still got a couple of actions.
nothing ranged. I should have one action left, so I'll scoot back towards Galen. And
All
that's
right.
my turn.
Back him up, Galen. It goes to you.
That's not what I meant to do. All right, so the
Max
door
like,
is
"Oh."
barricaded from the inside.
The door,
This is like, see ya.
it was, but Kip like kicked it open. Critical success on athletics. He said, "Bam!" Burst that door open.
Door is open. Cool. I move up toward Bully. I'm going to. I'm gonna double move. I'm going to. Yeah, I'll double move. I
Max
get
is
right
about to-
there.
Gets into melee and dies.
No, I'm not gonna get in melee. I'll take the -2.
You should use your thing on it, Max, so you do fire damage.
That's a great idea.
That would be next turn, but yeah. All right,
I
let
have
me.
one more- I
You
one
you
more
have
round in
you,
me.
you have one more action, Max.
No, he didn't. He
I
moved twice.
double moved.
You
I
have
moved
3
2
actions
times.
on your turn.
I moved 2 times though, so I only get this last one.
Yeah, you do it now, and then you can
All
do the
right.
fire damage to it.
You cast the exploit. Oh,
Exploit vulnerability. Let me roll
You s-
esoterical.
you do the exploit vulnerability this turn. Then next turn you can blast it in the face.
All right.
I mean, they're you know that trolls are dumb. They're especially frost trolls. They're very weak to fire. They usually they don't put a lot of thought into what they're doing. They just see whoever's in front of them and they just they start swinging. So Booley throwing himself
Okay.
in front of him if he wants to tank is the right option because his troll's just gonna throw himself up against it.
That's my
Bully,
turn.
grab his dick and twist it.
All right,
Grab
well,
his
so
fucking twist
yeah,
it!
Bully walks out with a husband, so a troll husband. But yeah, you are able to learn, yeah, and obviously extreme weakness to fire, extreme weakness to fire.
Yeah, well, this ice troll's about to. If we're doing that, this ice troll's about to fucking tank the Wendigo for us.
If you jork it for him, he'll jork it for you, Rick.
Oh
Yep.
shit.
Oh, he's jorking it for Rick, all right.
Well,
It's
alright.
like that anime where the dudes are jerking it at each other.
I accidentally made this fight easier than it was supposed to be. All right, Seljay goes to you.
Okay.
Blast him with that fire damage.
Bully ain't feeling the ease, Colin.
Like I said, whenever you cast heal, it should have got an
I think that
opportunity
your
attack
stand-in
against
is
you.
the ease.
You know what they say? Bully didn't hear no bell. Bully is hearing bells in his fucking ears at this point.
17 is a miss. Like I said,
Bully-
the troll is
Bully
it's
is
a
the
pretty
bell.
sturdy creature.
All right.
It's a
Time
sturdy
to
creature.
do my 2-action blast now. Nope, not with the +9, with +4.
And this one's the crit.
Possibly.
Pew.
Unfortunately, like I said,
miss.
the trolls,
You
they're
shouldn't have fucking said anything, Ryan.
it is
Well,
a
it
pretty
should've-
strong creature.
It should have been a crit anyway, because as we said, he got a crit miss, so the next attack that hit him has to be a crit.
Obviously, except neither of the attacks hit him. That being said, Belden, it could be you that hits him for the automatic crit.
Oh, jeez. I am going to first action. I guess I will attempt to shoot him again.
Right. The swirling winds, like I said, the -2.
Yeah.
Because
So-
it's a heavy storm.
-2. Oh, add. There we go.
That
Yep.
damn circumstance penalty because of the storm.
Yeah, well, I didn't think that was gonna work. And then I'll 2 actions to have Selja blast him.
That's what you want to see.
Anyway, she started blasting. She did not start blasting.
Well,
That's
you-
2 critical misses in a row.
sometimes the dice giveth and the dice taketh away. Anything
Oh
el-
no, Colin. The dice for me typically
dice is
just
not-
take it away.
The dice has not
They
been.
don't really give it very
The
often.
dice has not been great. Being
Just
said,
ever. It's mediocre
there's
to
anything else for
horrible.
Belden
No.
goes to Booley.
Alright, I'm gonna rouse and splash myself.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, yeah, I have to give myself some temp HP.
All right. It has the manipulate trait, so it gets an attack of opportunity.
Ah!
Does it?
Yes. Whenever you use an action of manipulate or a move action, makes a ranged attack or leaves a square during a move action it's
Oh.
using, it makes an opportunity attack.
I didn't even know.
And it has as a spell has the manipulate trait, so it swings at you with its claw.
Cool.
It's a 19.
You do
for-
get your temp HP first.
You do get the
though.
temp HP.
It didn't let me. It didn't do anything for me. It didn't let me do that. Yeah, it just did nothing.
So it would be.
I mean, you gain. I mean, you rolled it.
you can roll.
But you roll a D4 and
2d4.
give, I mean, and you gain your D4. Well, 2d4 because leveled up. So you gain 2d4 temporary. So you gain 4 hit points. But we'll just go say it's 8 points. 8 points of damage.
Alright, so that puts me at. Well, that was actually just a fucking detriment to me.
I mean, it used its reaction, so it can't do it again.
Yeah, that's true.
You can run. Let me take a hit.
I mean, the thing is, Belden is also a tanky boy.
I got 38 health.
That took 2 actions. Yeah, but I feel bad doing that.
Nah. Let me take the hit. We tank swapping.
The thing, you're
know
tank
what?
swapping, and the thing is, he also has to use an action just to move to get up to Belden.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
Yeah. Because I was afraid to maneuver us because I was
yeah,
afraid that he had an opportunity attack.
It's a team game, not a I take all the
Yeah.
damage game.
You know what? I'm gonna move. I will do that, but I'm gonna move up here next to Belden to protect, so that he doesn't go for Galen.
That's not a bad idea.
I'm gonna do that. That'd be my turn.
That's probably smart. I probably would have gone for Galen. All right. It goes to the Frost Troll. It's a regeneration deactivated because it did take fire damage previously before it came around. So it's going to just move up as an action.
Because even if it whacks me once, then whacks Ryan once, it's still.
I'm gonna roll your because I said it's pretty I've got it as pretty mindless, so I'm just gonna do 1, 2, 3 for Bully, 4, 5, 6 for Belden, just by dice roll.
Nah, both on me. I can take
All
2
right,
hits.
Belden.
Yeah.
First
I'd take 2
attack
hits.
with a claw,
Uh-huh.
33
Alright.
for
Alright.
30 points of damage.
I'm still up.
You're fine. I didn't do no bell. I didn't do no bell.
Is that the 4 the double?
That is with the double.
No.
It rolled it.
That's with the
So
double.
it rolled
Thank
with the
fucking
double.
God.
All right.
Like,
I'm
cool.
alright.
Ryan's like, I can take a hit.
I didn't.
Nice.
I didn't do
do
no
this
bell. I didn't do no bell.
I could do this all day.
I mean, all right, but you might be able to. It has one more action. Like I said, 1, 2, 3 is Bully. 4, 5, 6 is Belden. It is a pretty mindless creature. It's not intelligently attacking. It's gonna swing at one of the 2 people in front of him. As a 3, it's gonna go against Bully. It'll make its second claw attack at a multi-attack penalty of -4 because it's agile for 14. A miss.
See? I was right. The next attack that hit was a crit. It just wasn't on the troll.
It goes to Kip Shearer. Belden just took a big ol' hit. That being said, you have cleared the actual entryway into the library. Like, you can see the other
Yeah,
part of
but-
the library is there.
Actually,
But
Ryan,
now-
it was on the troll.
Alright,
Yeah.
how
I
far-
wasn't specific about what I meant by on the troll. That's my fault.
But Belden just got the shit beat out of him.
Okay, this is
Nah, I'm
the
still
only
standing.
square I can get to and still be in combat. So
Fair enough.
I'm going to use one move and then the move and attack.
Mike, that's what that double charge is for. It's great.
Yeah. Oh, why can't I move myself? There we go. Sick.
That's why that feat is so good. So that's why sudden charge is so fucking good.
Like the optimal barbarian opening is rage charge. You do
A
that
hit.
for 20 levels.
I mean, that is that's a reasonable amount of damage. Certainly doesn't have any resistance from it, so.
That's all for me.
Alright, Galen, it goes to you. Bully has,
Alright.
Bully could have retreated away, but this dwarf stands steadfast in front of you, defending you from the frost troll.
First, move over here so I'm not chucking through people.
This dwarf doesn't retreat. He advances in the opposite direction.
Hell yeah.
This dwarf can't retreat. He's slower than all the enemies.
It's true. This dwarf
Second
took a
action.
vicious stance.
I'm gonna fucking chuck the knife.
Hell yeah.
I rolled a non-natural 20.
It's a miss.
Let's miss.
Damn it.
Like I said, the troll
Third
itself
action.
is fucking pretty damn sturdy.
Max, your third action have to be to draw another knife.
I know. As I was about to say, third action, I'm gonna draw the knife. That's my turn.
Alright. It goes to Selja. Selja. You know you've got
Please.
you've got the fire within your hands that's fucking this troll up. I mean, the troll is not doing so hot. That's a hit.
I believe in the fire in you that's in me. It's in you.
Doing a 2 action.
It's like
15
five
fucking damage.
5 damage, but that fucking fire weakness is like blasting him. Plus, doesn't have the regeneration.
Damn it.
That's okay, you know. 15 points of damage is a lot of damage.
It does have an AC of like 21 or 20.
It is a
with
strong
fucking-
creature.
With a and you took a -5 to that.
Yeah, like, ideally, I would be doing 3 individual attacks, but no shot I make just bare rolls against the thing, so I'm just not doing that.
Alright. Got anything else from Selja?
That's all 3 actions.
Goes to Belden.
Actually, most of the damage comes from the weakness, so you might as well actually.
Yeah, but the multi-attack penalty is so cripplingly bad when I fucking
Yeah, but you
barely hit.
Alright.
Yeah, but you get in 3 chances a turn to 3 rolls a turn to crit it. Just roll a
Okay.
nat 20.
Belden.
All right. So here. Oh man. Okay. So, right, my plan, is I make everybody but Selja move. Mike, if you move first and tank its opportunity attack, that means that Rick can get out
Alright.
and it won't kill him. So I'm gonna form up on Mike, Rick, and Max. Do you want to move?
Is it? I mean, I guess I don't have to.
You don't have to, but you can.
Yeah.
You can.
I'll probably take a few steps.
Okay.
Alright.
So those are the people I'm going to use that on. So Mike, you go first and take the opportunity. Tank the opportunity attack.
I mean, that's
You're a fighter.
that's
I got a
called
move of 20, so
that's called smart thinking right there.
Yeah.
Like I said, it does have an opportunity attack.
20. 20 is here.
Now I'm not going to be moving because I'm going to stand here and make it take 2 actions to go to you guys. Because I'm gonna. After
Alright, you
this,
said
I'm
you
gonna
wanna-
have Selja blast it.
You want it there, Mike?
Yeah.
All right, it will take a claw swing at you. 27
Yep.
for 14 points of damage. But you are able to step away. That does use its reaction.
Okay, so now Rick, you're free to back up too.
I kind of want to flank it.
I mean, the thing is, the troll.
I don't have a melee attack.
The troll's fucked up. It's
Yeah,
beat
but I
up.
do.
I mean, yeah, you can do that too.
I
It's up to you.
respect it.
Yeah, Colin. Move me.
All right.
Yeah, if that counts, so maybe up one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Colin, will you stand me in between Selja and the wall?
Between Selja and oh yeah, yep. I gotcha.
That's where I'll end it.
Okay, and now I'm going to use strike card on Selja to have her blast him again.
That's what we want to see.
God damn it!
It's
Please.
It's not been it's been bad rolls. A 5 is not a good roll.
Please. That's my turn.
Bully.
Using a potion does have the manipulate trait, right?
Yes.
It does, but it's already used its reaction to
Yeah,
attack Kip. It
alright.
hasn't gone around to its turn yet.
It's only one action to use it, correct?
Yes, because
No.
it's
It's an action to draw it.
it's an action to draw it unless it's not stowed. You can have a certain amount of things that aren't stowed. They're just on your person that you can draw them essentially.
I would assume that's one of them.
Or at least
Yeah.
I have a certain amount
So-
that you don't. It's not stowed in your bag. You have it like basically on your
Yeah.
person that you can quickly
Yeah,
draw
So
it and
it's,
draw it.
so
Drink it.
it's one action to draw it and one action to use it. So it's 2 actions in total.
But I want to encourage potion use and item use essentially because I don't. I want you to use potions. I want you to use the shit that I give you. So I want.
So that was one action or 2 actions for me to do that.
Well, like I said, I'm clarifying the rules.
Okay.
You can have up to 1 bulk that is on you. That is basically 10 light items. So that's potions basically that you can basically pull out as a free action and drink.
Okay. So that's
Because
one
I
action.
want to encourage you to use your potions and your talismans and all that shit. I want you to use them. So if it's an item that's not stowed, it's basically on your person. Whether that be on a bandolier, belt thing. But the whole point, I really want you to use potions.
I hit it with a 22
A 22 will hit.
for 10 damage.
I mean that's big beautiful bean damage.
And then I'm attacking again with a +4. Ah, well. I'm damaging it anyways. That's my turn.
All right.
Wait.
Uh,
What? Call that damage to me instead because I was targeting myself.
Well, well, heal yourself up.
I forgot. Well, I had to do it to rousing splash myself. I don't know. I hate that it does that.
Like I said, I already gave the damage to the Frosto. Go ahead and heal yourself. All right.
Yeah, I did.
Frost Troll is going. It's sort of initially it's going to turn towards Bully and it raises a claw to swing at you, and it sort of pauses for a second, and it drops its claw, and it's going to just start scrambling down the mountainside.
Oh shit.
It's going to use all of its actions to get down here.
Oh my god, because we missed it like 4 rounds in a row, so we don't even get to kill the troll.
I mean, you still get the experience as if you did it. It's
Yeah,
a
but
success.
I
I
wanna
wanted
kill
to
the
kill
troll.
it. This is fucking. I'm so fucking
Yeah.
mad that I failed like 8 rolls in a row.
Alright, as you see, well, I guess technically the Wendigo would be coming from this way. The ever-present mountain spirit. The thing that haunts these mountains.
I'm so tired of this fucking.
You can hear its howls as it
So
begins rushing
The
towards
Wendigo's
you.
about to fucking KS
So
us.
I'm running,
Kip.
and I am spamming my. Oh, we're still in initiative?
Still initiative order, technically.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and run. Triple move.
Alright, I slice
Wait, why
Galen's
does it
Achilles.
say 60?
What the hell?
What do you mean?
It's
When I- See? Moving 20 says 40.
Oh, it's because it has you from down here.
Oh, because of the move I made.
Yeah, like I
before.
said, you kind of the drag rule kind of works. But you have to, if it only resets it like per turn. Basically, you kind of just have to measure it out.
Okay.
Galen, like I said, Kip, you were able to
Galen.
like run through the doors.
All right. I'll use all my actions. I'll get over here in the door.
All right, Selja. You don't have to worry about experience. Like I said, you won the fight, so.
I know.
Belden.
Gonna look, and I'm gonna form up. So Rick, take a move.
I'm gonna call this maybe 25 feet forward. Thank you.
And then I'm gonna whoop up here. That's my 3 actions.
Booley.
25. 25. 20. There we go. I'm there.
And this is when the Wendigo gets me.
It was 20. It's gonna run off. The frost troll is just gonna run off the fucking board. All right.
My life for Rick.
All right, we're gonna. Jesus Christ, this thing has a fucking ton of movement. All right, it's gonna dash
I was
forward.
joking about this is when it gets me.
You choke it, but all right. It is going to go to Kip.
Yep.
I think Ryan's fine. I think he can make it next.
I think you're fine. You can make it.
I am. But that was a long line he started to draw.
He did. He did. He actually seems distracted by the troll for a moment before charging after you, but I'm just gonna go ahead and end the combat. You all move into the library. Like I said, it's not gonna be a problem. So
Go ahead and start getting stuff to stack against
Alright.
the door.
I have to pee. So, but yeah, you succeed because everyone's gonna be able to get out. All right. You dive through as the window sort of slowly approaches. It is distracted by the troll momentarily, but you dive through the door and slam it, the mighty iron doors, and slam it shut behind you. As you sort of begin repiling stuff in front of the door, barricading it as best as you can. You suspect if you have to... Well,
2d8.
Ah.
I fixed your shield, Rick.
You didn't. I tried to and I broke it. I did more damage to it.
Oh well, I have quick repair, so I do it in like a minute.
I mean, the problem is... If Booley rolled it first and you didn't do anything, then Booley did it. So it would take 10 HP. In which case, if it took 10 hit points, the shield's not broken. It's destroyed.
Cool. I'm glad I rolled a 1 on that.
There's not a shield.
You can take my shield.
You know, there was a shield back in the star room.
A very impressive shield.
I give Bully my shield.
Did we take that shield?
You did not. You were not
No,
unable to
we
free
can't-
it.
We can't get it yet.
Okay, well we'll go back. I'll take. If you're willing to give me your shield, I'll take
Yeah.
it.
Well, I use my bow. I have a short sword and a shield in case if I have to switch. But yeah, you can
Okay.
have my shield.
Okay.
So I have a steel shield, so you can
I-
take mine.
All right, that's what I had too. Thank you.
All right. Just for ease, just build in basically delete your shield and Bully just heal your shield up to full. So you just have a standard
Okay, how you doing?
20 HP shield.
How do
I'll heal it. There you go. Your shield
Okay.
HP is up to 20. And
Right.
like I said, Belden, just delete your shield because you just hand it over.
7 health. So I'm at 15.
All right, you find yourself in a strange room filled with. Like I said, it's hard for me to exactly make a map of what this room looks like. But have you know the movie 13 Ghosts? How there's the sort of there's the room that has like the circles on the floor that can sort of whirl around. That's kind of like how this room is. There's a bunch of concentric circles on the ground. And there's many gears sort of all around it. And at the center of this sort of whirling mechanism is what appears to be a crystalline dome. I'm not, like I said, I'm describing this seems, so I'm not gonna make you roll for it. In the crystalline dome, it looks like it can actually like, it's not like it lifts off, but it kind of folds up in a weird sense, or it sort of has a ability to recess backwards. And looking inside the dome itself, you can see there is a tattered and burnt book that has the vague look of runes on it. It looks like there were magical runes on this book, but it looks like it is burnt out somehow. To the north, west, and the east, there are doors on each wall. The northern door, as you look at it, looks like it has scratch marks and scorch marks. So that's this door up here. It looks like it has scratch marks and scorch marks at the north.
Does anyone else want a medicine check?
I got a question.
Yep.
How do I apply my emblazoned armament to the shield?
Medicine check, Mike.
I wonder if I can, Alright, so if you bring up emblazoned armament,
Yeah.
there's an effect for shield, and I just dragged it on you, so you have emblazoned armament shield. But if you want to do it like afterwards, if you look at emblazoned armament as the feat,
Yeah.
it has like a weapon and a shield, and you just drag the item to you.
Rolled a 4 on my medicine check for Mike. Mike, you don't heal anything.
No.
Okay, so I clicked it off. Okay, that makes
Yep.
sense. Thank you.
Okay. But to the north, in this strange whirring room, like I said, you see this weird. Just like I said, I'm just describing it. See, you haven't investigated anything or anything like that. You see, there's like a dome in the middle of this, like a clear dome
Can we
that
see
has
through it?
like I said, imagine these gears around here are like the concentric rings in 13 Ghosts.
The actual gears.
No, that's not a good way for me to make circles, essentially.
Okay.
But these are actual gears. The ones in between, they are gears. In the center of it, there is like a clear dome that has a recess for books. Basically, you can see there's a burnt out book, where you're able to insert. Basically, you're able to insert books into this mechanism. To the north, there is a room that appears to have the door itself has scratch marks and scorch marks all around the entrances. To the west, there is what appears to be a door that has a lock on it, but the lock itself has a constellation. And to the east, there is an unlocked door that almost seems to have darkness that's pouring out of it.
Well, you might be able to open the constellation door.
Yeah, what constellation's on, Colin?
It appears to be the Guardian.
Is that what the key was?
The key didn't have a particular constellation on it; it just had a starscape on it. It
The
was.
key was on the bottom left near like the unicorn.
It was kind of like a non. It didn't, like I said, the key isn't representative of the sky. It wasn't. It didn't have like an actual landscape of the
Is
sky.
there a keyhole?
There is a keyhole. But
Alright,
it was more like
try it.
representative
I
of
put the
like a
key in the hole.
starscape. All right.
Yeah, we use the key in the hole.
It immediately unlocks. It seems
I'll
that
look
whoever
through
was
it.
down there was from this door. And also all of
You said there were a lot of like skeletons on the floor and stuff.
yes, towards the front. Like I said, I didn't put them on that, but there were quite a few skeletons towards this bottom southern door, towards the
Can I
barricade.
just do a quick check? How does it look
You-
like they died? Like, do I see cut marks? And
Roll a
like,
medicine
signs
check.
of Violence?
Well, miss check.
Yeah.
I will say you can move if you move past here. That doorway threshold, it will pull you into another scene, but move slowly, because like I said,
Yeah, that's
It
why
can-
I move back
yeah.
behind everyone so they can go first.
you do not, Kip, you do not see any signs of a struggle, or any sort of damage, or any broken bones.
Okay. I'm just gonna eye them and join the group.
But like I said, all of the doors will lead you to their respective houses.
I'll
Rooms, basically.
I'll go first.
But you might want to do it like slowly, because it has to load
Alright,
the
hold
scene
on a
for
second.
you.
I'm loading.
I want second.
I'm moving out of the way so no one like removes me from existence.
I'll probably just move you out of the thing. Alright, Alright, Mike, you should be able to step through and it'll transport you to the room.
Hey.
There you go. You like Foundry yet?
Yeah.
Alright. Do you hate this game yet?
No.
You will. Alright.
Just say he wants you to say yes, Mike. Just give it to him.
I want to
I'm
be
not
miserable.
The satisfaction.
It's what Colin craves.
It gets off the negging.
It leads through a relatively short hallway to a very tall, sort of domed, almost silo-like structure made of stone and wood. You actually find that within these walls there's an unusual luminance, as if there is light there is an ambient light almost. In the very rooms you walk in. You seem to walk into like a planetarium of some sort. There's a large, ancient brass and steel telescope pointed towards a unopened hatch in the wall. There is a spider-covered table that has several books across it, as well as an unusual tome that has a glowing magical symbol. What would you like to do?
I put the magnifying glass in the. Is there a slot for the glass?
You
Magnifying glass?
so you
The telescope?
for the lens, the magnifying glass? Well,
Yeah.
you know, I didn't even have to go over that puzzle, so that is correct. That magnifying glass, looking at it, the actual lens itself is cracked and broken. You would need a magnifying device of some sort to sort of correct the telescope. That being said, when you insert it, looking through it, it is pure black, as the gate is the sort of opening is not opened. Like I said, the
Collins, is that what the crank is for?
there is a crank for that. Yes.
No, that's for my hog.
Yep.
Right, Colin, I'm gonna crank open the thing then.
All right.
A Wendigo drops on top.
You slowly open the crank.
It's actually the dragon scope from the other game. A giant.
Oh,
And
not me again.
Opens, and you can see your time spent resting has meant it's basically it's nighttime basically, because you spent so much time resting and decoding the journal and things like that. And so
I hope this doesn't show me horrible visions.
here's one of the things I'm excited about for Foundry. Double click on the eyepiece,
Oh, hey.
and it will take you to a. Everyone can control this token, but it gives you a starscape that you can look through as if the telescope is looking through. What do you think of that, Mike? Also, this
I'm gonna throw up if I can't back out of this.
like you can't. So if you don't want to see it, this square down here, this will take you back to the planetarium. If you double click the square down there, it'll take you back.
That's really cool.
So it's like you're.
They will not let me go back.
Oh, hold on, let me wait. I would say everyone stop moving the fucking telescope so I can fucking hit the damn thing.
I can't move myself anymore.
The only token on here is the eye screen, so the only thing that can be moved is basically the telescope, essentially.
That is very cool, but with everyone moving it, I will.
I say you might want to make so one person is moving it around instead of it just shooting all over the goddamn place. So the square should be, if you double click that square down there, that square, if you double click it, it should send you back to the planetarium.
I'm double clicking it. I don't know. I've like zoomed in to make sure I'm hitting it. Unless there's like a part of it I need to hit in
Let me see.
particular.
Double click. Allow when paused. Overhead triggers. Actions.
You actually, when
If
when you vomit, you
I'll
have
just-
to hit that square.
I'll
to
just drag you to the planetarium. It should, like I said, it should work that way, but as long as you don't double click on that lens, it it shouldn't take you to that scene. That being said, you are able to open the actual, like I said, use the lever to open the door, and you are able to peer through the telescope. And like I said, that this is what you see. And like I said, I don't mean to pat myself on the back, but I think it's a pretty fucking cool puzzle that I've put together.
I think it's pretty rad.
But I can understand getting a little sick by it, as everybody's moving the shit around. So I would probably say you might want one because everybody controls this token. Anybody can move this token around. So you might want to have one
can't move the
person.
token.
Everyone should be able to move it. Everyone's got
Oh,
ownership.
I can move it now.
Like I said, you might have to wait for it to
Nope.
finish.
I can move it one time every.
Everybody's
Yeah,
got
let me try.
ownership of it.
I can move it.
I think we could take turns.
Wait,
Maybe.
well, I took off. How do I have this ring right here to the left?
Oh no, I can move it all around now.
It's now broken for me.
It might be that the lag is causing it to, so only one person can move it. So you might want to have just one person looking. Everyone go back to the planetarium, or I'll activate the planetarium, and one person go into the star map and sort of move it
I will not
around.
touch it. Somebody can do that.
So the only thing that is to activate the star map, just double click on basically this tile.
I'll do it since I'm the one that put the thing in.
That's fine.
But you have to think about what you have seen, some of the clues that you've been given,
What is this thing?
some of the stuff you've learned. Like I said, nothing past that statue was required, so everything you're doing right now is like, you could view it as like getting extra stuff and extra items and things like that.
Oh wait, you said the book is magic though?
This book up here is indeed magic. This one right here.
Oh, I'm the only one that knows arcane. Right? No one else is good at arcane?
I am not. I am nature.
No, I have a +0. I'm good at religion.
And I will say, these three, from basically these 6 tiles, this 2x3, those will pull you back into the mechanism room, so you probably don't want to step into them.
Can
You
I
can.
use a religion check on the book?
Yes, I'll even allow that for this, because of the prevalence of religion within this library.
There you go.
Looking at it, you don't, you open it, you see it is, weirdly enough, the pages are completely blank. Out in front of it, there is a rune of magic of some sort.
Colin, how do I open up the book again? With the constellations?
If you go to your, if you like where you see it says chat messages, basically on your top right side, you see there's a bunch of tabs. If you go to journal, there should be a list of things you have access to. One of them should be I don't know if it'll say of the Jarls of the Sphere Celestial or Jarls Library.
Let's see. Notes, letters and handouts. Letter from Selja's
Oh wait,
brother.
I can fix that. Hold on. Configure ownership. All are owners. Fuck it. There you go. Everybody can see everything. I'm fine with that. So you should be able to see the Jarls Library now.
Yeah, I see the Jarls Library.
And
But
then
the only thing is notes and.
Well, like I said, the Jarls Library is a folder. So you click on the Jarls Library.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was clicking.
And it has all the like numbers, and if you want to seal the ceiling mosaic, you can, but you haven't revealed that yet. But you can go down to of the.
I'm gonna cheat.
Yeah, you can go down to of the spheres celestial, and it will reveal like that book. I guess technically I could remove it, but I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
But you should be able to
All
see
right,
all
guys.
of it.
Yeah, I see it now. Okay, so the constellations here are the purse. Boy, it is hard to see these dark blue lines on this.
I made it that way on purpose. I don't want to make it too fucking obvious now. Come on now.
Maelstrom.
Ryan, these puzzles took me like hours to make. Just fucking give it to me.
Oh no, like over here in the top left corner, where like the Milky Way is not. Oh boy, that is a rough one over there.
It is rough.
The Guardian. I think.
What was the second one?
Maelstrom.
Well, look at it closer. What's it look like? The Guardian has a red star. Do you see any red stars on that?
Oh no, this is the shield.
That's the shield.
I'm slowly scanning in the darkness.
I mean, the thing is, that's kind of what the puzzle's for.
Yeah.
Is it's meant to you sort of scan around.
The hammer. This one's the Guardian.
It does have that red star.
And I'm back to the coin purse again.
Okay, you've seen some constellations.
I'm gonna go again. Make sure I didn't miss anything. That's the hammer. That's the maelstrom. That's the snake.
See, you might hate these puzzles, but I fucking love these puzzles.
No, this is fine. It's just that like here, where like the where it's darkest.
It's
Oh, boy,
fucking
those
it's fucked
lines.
up. I could.
Those lines are rough.
I guess
Yeah.
I guess I could give you a bigger. I wanted to make the radius kind of small, but I could probably give you a bigger light radius.
It would be easier if it showed as it moved. You didn't have to like.
Yeah, I
and
also
it
I
would
hate
make-
I really hate that too, but I don't know how to make it like move it like that. Like I can move it like that with a light source, but I can't do it with a token. I can't give you ownership of a light source.
Okay, I am confident that those are all the constellations.
It does seem like
I don't
it's
think
all
I
of
missed
them.
anything.
And like I said, double clicking that white square should take you to the planetarium.
I'm out now.
So, it was the Guardian, the Shield, the Hammer, the Purse, and the Maelstrom, and the Snake.
Yes.
All of the one, I'll go ahead and say all the ones that are listed in of the Sphere Celestial. There, you could see them in the telescope.
No, the Pegasus wasn't
The
there.
Pegasus was not there. You are correct. The Pegasus was
and the
not
Wild
there.
Heart was not there.
The Wild Heart is. I'll go ahead. The Wild Heart is there. It's just. I'll even point to the Wild Heart if you want to go back to it. It's hard to see.
Okay.
The Wild Heart's
Alright,
in the
I'm
corner.
back in it. In the.
Yep, this little corner here, that's got the Wild Heart. That
Oh!
that green star.
Oh, okay.
It is hard to see though, but I did make it
Alright.
kind of hard to see on purpose.
Yeah. So everything but the Pegasus.
I mean, does it tell? Maybe it tells a story.
Well, that's the thing.
The Guardian with his the Guardian with the shield and the hammer.
Shield of the
fought
hammer.
fought
On the
back snake-
Pegasus.
On the Pegasus fought back the snake.
The snake on the Maelstrom.
Well,
Yeah, and I don't know how the curse.
Okay, well hold on. Hold on. So the Guardian is life and soul.
Uh huh.
The Serpent is shadow and death. And the
Alright.
Wild Heart is beast and plant.
The Wild Heart is the Pegasus, right? Or
no, the
Wild
Wild
Heart is separate.
The Wild Heart is its
Okay.
own
The
constellation.
Pegasus is separate. Okay, so I think it's no, so this is everything fighting death. Because it's nature, metal,
Mm-hmm.
the forge, emotion, celestial and emotion, air and water, and life and soul. Against shadow and death.
So if anyone wants to turn in a hero point for a hint,
Sure, I'll do it.
all right, there was a you remember that the statue that held that very pristine metal tower shield in place, that beautiful tower shield, had an inscription. When the celestial eye turns towards the Guardian's bleeding heart, then will you receive my prize.
Okay, so I'm looking at the Wild Heart then.
Is the Wild Heart the Guardian?
Was the Guardian's bleeding heart?
Is there?
Does the
I guess
Guardian
the red-
have
the red
red
square.
star on it?
Yeah, it's the red one.
There is
Hold on.
a red star within the Guardian.
Hold on. As I now go through this whole thing to go find the Guardian again.
I will.
think it was down here.
I'll drag you to the Guardian. You're in the correct direction.
Come on, move me.
I'm gonna drag you there.
I can't move it.
Yeah, it lags. I think it's because there's a bunch of people attached to it.
All right, so we're just gonna say I'm on there.
Yeah, I've got you on there.
Okay, because it doesn't look like it's moved for me.
I've got you on it. Basically,
Okay.
there is a red star within the Guardian, just like there's a purple star in the Serpent. There's a yellow star in the Maelstrom. There's a blue star in the Hammer, green star in the Wild Heart. You are able to move it to that star.
Do I get lasered from space?
Nope.
All right, well, that's nice.
I mean, you
Alright,
don't
leave it there.
technically hear anything, but you do leave it there. Now, as for the
Well-
book itself up here, that is separate from the telescope. That is a book that appears to be, like I said, the pages are blank, but there are arcane, runic sort of symbols all across it. Looking at
Arcana
it-
check.
Okay.
What if we just put the book up to the lens in the back?
Yeah.
It's pointing at the heart.
You.
Oh, I forgot to make that private.
Alright, well, roll a private one. That way I can
Okay.
tell you if you suck or not, and you won't know it. You look at it and you immediately sort of see your mind flashes to the mechanism hub. How there was a what appeared to be the tattered pieces of a book within a central mechanism between the tome. It seems like these books are less ones that you read and more that you are able to insert into a mechanism.
Right?
Well, there's
Well,
other
this-
rooms,
It-
so
they're-
we're probably
they're-
gonna put this thing book with us.
They're like VHSs you put in a VCR.
What else is in this room? Like, what's this? What's
Ooh.
this thing? What's
That
this
actually, well, that was gonna be someone going upstairs to open the shutter door, but I was like, fuck it. But there is a ladder there. That ladder is detachable.
No, we should take it.
Even bigger than all of
It is a large ladder. It's a 30-foot ladder.
We should take that.
Yep.
Within, beyond that, if you inspect, this one is once again written Old Dwarven.
Still can't read that.
Still can't read it unless you want to, use the comprehend language scroll.
No,
It
we're
does.
just
It
not
does.
gonna use
It
that.
does last an hour, so there's a lot of time on it. Perhaps it would be a good idea to use that scroll because it lasts an hour and you have a lot of time on it.
Why don't we wait to get all the books assembled, then do it?
Maybe there's a time limit till the bad guy gets in. Like,
I
we
mean,
do just
no.
kind of have stuff stacked on the door.
Nah, he can't. He can't do anything till we go into it. Till we cross the line and enter the boss room.
Ah, you're right.
That's true.
He's like a Souls boss.
But it is merely a book that is written on Old Dwarven.
You know when the Resident Evil bosses are looking for you, but they kind of look for you in certain areas, so you can just like walk out and they just turn around and leave.
I like it.
Do you want to read the book or not?
You know what? If he's not going to read it, I'm going to try my eye at deciphering it.
And maybe Kip's an expert at ancient Dwarven.
That's fair. How's your Dwarven?
I do have Dwarven.
All right. You can roll a society check. It is a very high society check.
Oh, all right. Cracking knuckles. Or little
Just
wing
crit it.
bits.
I'm still unsure of why people are unwilling to use the spell scroll I gave
Bully's
you
the only
to
one that
you
can use it.
to use in the damn
I-
thing.
He said he was hand waving it. I thought.
Yeah, you can use it, but you have to use it. You have to use the spell scroll.
Yeah, Ryan. He was saying you can use it.
Anyone can use it. I'll let anyone use it.
I can't use it. I can't cast a
No,
spell.
I will literally, like I said, I hand waved it so anyone. Doesn't matter if you can cast a
Alright.
spell or not. Anyone can
Alright,
use it.
Well, I'll use it then.
I
Okay.
didn't even know I had it.
It is a
You're the only one who can cast
said-
spells.
It has been cast. It is a spell scroll that costs 10 times the normal spell scroll for its level, but anyone can use it as if they had a trick magic item and they don't have to cast to do it. Anyone can use it though.
I use it.
But it will last on you for 1 hour.
Okay.
All right.
I wait for Kip to try to figure it out first. Though. Maybe the
You
next
are
time.
unsure.
All
You're
right,
able to.
now I use it.
You're able to pick up the words lens, gear, and work order.
Okay, it's a maintenance book.
All right. Well, I don't cast it then. No, I cast it.
All right. All right. Looking into the book, you can see it is indeed sort of what Kip said. There is. It talks about how the telescope itself has a cracked lens. And it's sort of there is a brief complaint about how everything's sort of falling apart in this place. They talk about how there's a gear within the central mechanism that was cracked, and they sent it to the forge to be repaired. They haven't received it
That
back
big
yet.
ass gear.
It is, you're able to sort of surmise that cracked gear you saw on the anvil. That's probably a piece of it. But the cracked lens you caught pretty quickly. You brought it with you. It came from the fortune wing. But it seems like things are kind of falling apart.
Yeah, there's a
Understandably.
Wendigo in here.
And that's just, like I said, that's just this work order. This one,
That's what happens when you enslave zombie dragons.
so
Like it puts bad juju on.
if you, so go ahead, Belden, go ahead and roll a crafting check.
I can craft.
Alright, just sort of looking at it, you kind of are able to surmise that if you want to see what this book shows, you need to go down to the crafting wing where that cracked gear was, repair it, bring it back up to the mechanism hub, and reinsert it into its correct place so that mechanism works. If you
So the
want to view
Wendigo's
those
outside.
books. And the Wendigo is potentially outside, so you would have to... You know you can't
So-
fight it, so you might have to sneak past it.
We send one person who's very sneaky.
I think I'm the sneakiest.
Yeah, it's not me, I'll tell you that.
It certainly ain't fucking me.
I have a +10.
Okay, it's you.
All right, I'll sneak down there.
That seems like a very bad idea.
Alright,
It's
that being said,
beautiful idea.
there are still various other rooms to inspect here.
We'll wait for this.
Colin,
Yep.
No, I'll...
it's quarter to midnight. Do you want to keep doing that tonight?
No, I want to keep going.
Okay.
I'll just say don't go into the room that has the the dragon scratches. We'll worry about that next week.
I want to go in there anyway.
I'm sorry, you said dragon scratches?
Yeah, there's a room that has a bunch of scratches and scorch marks. That's the
top
northern
one,
room.
right?
Don't go in that one.
What
We'll-
was up with this door?
We'll worry about that next week. What's
Oh,
up
this
with
door's just
what
open?
door? That door is open. That door is unlocked.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, Brian was asking what's on the door.
There's shadow pouring from the outside of it, so within the jambs of it.
All right, this is when I go into the shadow realm.
I would like to apply farming
Ah!
lore to this.
You can't farm the
Okay.
shadow, but you can harvest it.
Oh ho ho! I would like to get a bottle of shadow, please.
All right, you receive 1 bottle of shadow.
Yes.
It's
is that
used for-
actually in my inventory.
It's used as deodorant, so.
All right.
Wow, this is a fucking hellscape.
Yeah, it sends the bacteria on your armpits that creates the odor straight to the shadow realm. You need to be careful though. You put too much, it's gonna send your shoulder to the shadow realm and you lose your arm.
All right, we're going through the puzzle rooms, but these puzzle rooms are mostly me in place going, check out what we can do in Foundry. So let me go ahead and pull everybody to it because this is also a pretty easy puzzle room.
All right. What happens if I touch the statue here?
Hold on, let me
Please don't.
get everyone to the scene.
This,
And I'll
this is exactly
I'll
what happened
describe what's
last
going
week.
on with you. All right. Within the dark room, you can see there is basically a mass void of just an expanse of blackness. And you stand on a platform. Far across you, there is another platform, and you see no clear path. But what you do see is 2 statues standing at the edge of your platform before it descends down into a black abyss, saying, "As Lazarus walked in golden light, defending him against the very shadows within himself, so must you."
Oh, just walk forward.
More complicated than that. Think about what it said.
Read it, Colin.
Mike falls into the void.
Can
Oh. Go on.
It said the shadow was
Colin.
within me,
Yep.
not the void.
Can
So
Rick ask? Can you repeat it?
As Lazarus, it essentially goes, as Lazarus walked forward in golden light, despite his own his own misgivings, his own shadows, so must you. That's what it roughly translates to.
Well, Colin, I have light cast on me.
You can change the color of it.
Yeah, can I make it? I'm gonna get golden.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a golden light.
And then I want to, after I do that, I want to take a step forward and I want to see if I hit, if it feels solid.
Hold on. I tie a rope around him first.
No, I'm only putting 1 foot out. I only want to. I want
What
the other
what
foot back.
what's the
1
what's
foot.
the range of light?
I think it's 60.
You can use light to send out the balls ahead of you.
I mean, I'm just putting it on me.
I'm just gonna swish my sword down.
40, or it's 40. 20 foot bright, 20 foot dim.
All right, there
My
you go.
eyes.
All right.
The bright.
Wait, we have the rope around me, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, I take a step forward onto the thing.
All right.
Yeah, it's
Am
fine.
am I fine?
Yeah.
Okay. I take
How's
another
that?
5.
I'm gonna continue to. It's 50 feet of rope, so
You're fine.
All right. Are Galen and Selja coming, or?
This looks like
Yeah.
a Yuli Kip thing.
Well, Max, you aren't moving.
Hold on, why isn't the light moving with us?
It's moving with Bully. It's on him.
Oh, somebody else has the light for me for some reason. It's Belden.
Okay, you put it on. You put it on Ryan.
Oh shit! Did I put it on Ryan?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that means Galen, you get to
Down,
walk
goes
forward.
down, it looks like.
But the point is,
Go.
it's one of the neat things I can do with Foundry. I can make maces out of light paths.
I'm going. Why is everyone moving so fast?
oh,
I'm trying to
path
get
down
to the
here.
thing.
Take me to the secret room. What's in the secret room?
Poor Bully got stuck behind.
Well,
Nice.
Lost.
What's stupid is that I can't just move to.
Because there are walls.
I
There
know,
are
I
indeed
can-
walls.
oh,
Yeah. Hold on. I'm going back. I'm going back.
like legitimately, I think if I know where the thing is and if I move to the spot, it should just like snap to it. Unless your DM's some sort of fucking dick and he's gonna put platforming mechanics into his fucking Pathfinder game.
No, it's just a maze.
Dead
You're the
end.
worst kind of person if you fucking put fucking.
It looks like that's a dead end.
There is no secret room.
Alright, this is actually annoying as shit.
I don't know why the light's not on you.
I don't know why it can't. I wish it kept everything we already walked on and discovered illuminated. so we just
No,
see-
I
we
turned
just
that
see
off
where it
on
was.
purpose. Then it's too easy. Now, the fun thing is you can make it back to the platform and regroup and cast light on everybody.
I can't. It's only on one thing.
I will let you cast light on
This one.
everybody.
Oh wait, it does actually
Nope.
kind of show it.
Okay. Okay, that part goes to the platform but doesn't let me go onto it.
Nope. Got a wall there.
Oh, god damn it.
Bully's in the shadow realm.
Bully's making his way forward.
Making his way.
It's weird because
No,
Bully's the one that I put the light on.
It'd also be nice, if when I moved, it put me to the wall that I hit instead of not moving me at all, so that I can.
I don't know where I'm going.
This way.
That doesn't fucking help, Mike.
Yeah, I can't.
I literally cannot do anything now because I do not have a light source on me.
I
so-
There
can't.
you
I
go.
can't go over to you.
Belden, you gotta come here.
I can't go over to get to
Belden,
show them
you-
the
you
path.
fix this.
The game is paused.
The game is paused. Yeah. I'll give you a light source. Since at this point it would have been put a light source on.
Colin, does my lantern count?
Yes, that I made this specifically in the hopes that you would use your lantern and say I'm gonna turn it to golden light.
Oh, I didn't know I could change the color of my lantern. Now I do.
Max, the lantern is the path that leads you to many things that someone would consider unnatural.
Colin, can I get a light?
It's crazy because it should have. Oh wait, let me actually.
The
put color
annoying
on.
part is having to move like 10 feet at a time because it doesn't
Wow.
let you move if you hit a wall.
Let me. I forgot to give a color to your light. There you go.
Still don't have one.
Hold on, I have to.
Oh, I
Update
thought
it.
you said there you go. That's in there. I hasn't have it. I'm like, well, I don't.
I can't move now. What the?
It's
paused.
paused.
Pause.
Oh,
It's
I didn't see the
crazy
pause.
because it says you've got a light, and I do have it colored, but it's for some reason it's showing a light on everyone else.
I don't have a light.
You don't have a light because I didn't give you one. 40, 20.
I do have a light.
You have a light. I don't know why it won't put a light on you, Bully. It will put a light on everyone else except you.
I guess it hates me.
That's weird.
Rick's in the shadow realm.
Everybody else pretty
Oh.
much at the end anyway, so.
All right. Well, when I get there, I just move there automatically.
I mean, yeah, that's sort of how it works. As you get to the end, it's like, hey, there it is.
All right.
What kind of sword is this?
That is a dagger.
Oh.
As well as another one of those books.
Right.
Chest.
And a chest.
It's a
Like
mimic.
open the chest.
Alright,
Yes.
it's locked.
I would like to use my strength to open the very old chest anyway.
What about the
I
key?
can.
Can we use the
Do we
key
ha-
in it?
Uh,
Do we have the key?
we had the key to open the
Emulate key?
planetarium. That was the one that
Alright,
opened the
well, can I-
planetarium.
Can I
Oh.
use my thieves' tools to?
Yes, you
open it?
can.
It's a mimic.
This is a shitty one.
No, it extra gets you because you don't expect it to have a lock on it.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good thievery check. You sort of put your thieves' tools in. You sort of slowly manipulate it. It takes a little while, you know. That's life. It's not the easiest of locks to open, but you do take your time, and there's not any strange traps that like sort of fly out. There's not any sort of horrible beasts that approach, attack you from nowhere. It merely clicks open. And whenever you open it, there is a
Mimic. Roll for initiative.
old and battered piece of parchment sitting across a leather strap.
What does it say?
It is. You
English
look at
or
it
Spanish?
expecting it to be in Old Dwarven, but it's no. It is Standard Dwarven. And it says, to
Pranked ya.
Jarl Stonebrow, Hold Huckum sends its regards.
Okay.
So it seems whatever was in here was actually stolen already. By the rogues of Hold Huckum.
And then they locked it back.
And then they locked it back.
What a bunch of a-holes.
Hey, I bet if we lower someone down on that rope, we might find one or two of them from Hold Huckum down there.
It's
I
possible.
get so mad, I take this dagger and I just chuck it into the Shadow Realm.
That being said, there is a very nice bandolier
you won't
sitting in
care.
the
I think
chest
Max
as well.
What is the
I,
band?
just, I throw that into the void too. No
Alright,
one
well,
wants this.
sorry, Max, your thrower's bandolier just went in the garbage, so.
Oh no.
There is a thrower's bandolier in there.
Hell yeah.
And there is another one of these books that have the pages are blank, but the it's inscribed with runes.
We should grab it.
I grab it.
Fine. And now we take 6 years to find our way back.
Joke's
Can
on you. I can
before we
automatically
go
do
back,
that.
Can I just take like a random like bit of junk out of my inventory, like a piece of chalk or something, and just drop it and see how long it takes? Like, is this actually a bottomless pit or is it just an illusion?
It does not seem to end. Of
Alright,
course, they could be losing the sound as well.
true.
Hard to say.
They put minimum effort into it though, so.
Cast slide. Oh well, I was gonna say we could cast slide on my arrow. I could shoot it down.
I mean, I'm not. You already did one time, so. Alright. You make your way back to the mechanism hub. Like I said, there is
Well,
a.
we're not doing the dragon door. So.
There is a spot here where you saw that books can be inserted.
Yeah, so I guess we put the books in there.
Alright.
But don't we
Wait,
need the gear first?
But you need it. You're missing a gear.
Yeah.
A crafting
Well, it's
check.
still cracked.
Yep, there is a cracked
Wait.
gear.
Can we put in something else that is the right shape and size?
Like a gear-shaped gear.
Yeah, like a gear-shaped object that
Yeah.
not the cracked gear.
Yeah.
Do you have a gear-shaped object?
Not currently, but I was hoping a dwarf could maybe make one.
We could just replace or repair the fucking one at the forge.
Yeah, I could make one with the forge that we have down
There
there.
is
with
one
gear
in the
it.
floor, but that does require making your way back down past the Wendigo potentially. So it would have to be someone probably stealthy.
I mean, I am both stealthy and crafty. So,
That seems pretty good.
Seems like the appropriate combination, in fact.
Yeah.
so I will go.
All right, give me a stealth check.
Here, take a 30-foot ladder with you and go inspect the roof.
You can take the 30-foot ladder with you.
Will that affect my stealth check?
I would assume so.
Probably. If you wanna, I'll let you re-roll it with a -2.
I will take the ladder with me.
Wait, what?
It's going with us.
If it's only a -2, I
Yeah,
feel like
but
the
why?
ladder might.
Yeah,
be-
it's a little it's
that's
unwieldy,
Wendigo.
but it's still you're still able to carry it.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I can sneak past the Wendigo.
Shit.
All right, you make your way
Oh, and bring me
outside. Sort of bring you back to what?
I left the room. I went back in the maze.
Oh, you just gotta go,
There.
Through
like,
the door, Max.
It would just be
I
go
didn't-
outdoor,
there
but
was none.
like put your character token on the spot right in front of the door.
all right.
A Wendigo's like a level 18 creature or some shit. I don't think
That's why-
I can sneak.
That's
I
what
think
I was
I-
saying. Us sneaking
I-
sounds like a bad idea.
I don't think I'm capable of sneaking.
All right.
I don't think the rest of us are either.
It is a
though.
dangerous
I think
creature. But that being said, too bad you. I mean, you already rolled it, so you don't get to make this. You don't get to back out now. All right, you clutch the ladder to you. as you
I
sort
mean,
of
like I gotta crit it, I think.
make
so
your
I'll
way
take the 2 and see if I
out
crit.
out the door, as they sort of pull the actual sort of barricades away. You make your way about halfway down the path before you see, looking up from you from beneath, 2 glowing sort of reddish pink eyes of the Wendigo looking up at you. Do you rush back or do you rush forward?
I'm halfway.
Yes, you're halfway.
I mean, I rush forward.
All right.
I drop the ladder and I run forward.
Oh, you actually took the ladder?
Yeah, that's why I gave him the -2
need
to his
that.
circumstance, but to clear off the fucking mural. You couldn't get to the top of it. Nobody had prestidigitation.
Where's power word washer? Where's the power washer?
That's
spell?
what prestidigitation is.
Prestidigitation! Jesus Christ!
But nobody has it, so they have to go.
Where's
You have to do it
Westwater's tray?
manually. You have a 30-foot ladder which will reach it, but now you have to drag it back. So you rush forward,
Well, okay.
and you
Does
hear.
the ladder slow me down?
I mean, it doesn't slow you down. That was the -2 penalty. Was just it.
Okay, well then I don't drop the ladder then if it doesn't.
yeah,
slow
it's
me
not.
Down.
It doesn't slow you down. It's just unwieldy. You know.
Yeah.
It's not
But
that
I-
heavy of a ladder, actually. You
Yeah,
hear
I run forward.
the sound of scraping on the cliffside as the Wendigo rushes up to you. As you rush down the hallway, it closes in on you as you can feel its hot, stinking breath. It smells of decay as you rush into the tunnel, and it actually catches its horns just on the top of the tunnel as it sends it. That is enough time to it gives you enough distance as you are able to rush down into the tunnel as its horns awkwardly scrape across the tunnel as it tries to chase after you. You
As a tall dude who has often accidentally just rammed his head into a tree branch, I feel you, brother.
you
Holy cow!
however, you do manage to make it to the library. With the Wendigo hot, you were not able to stealthily get past the Wendigo, but it is in hot pursuit. But you do get to the library. I have to pee, but I would like to get at least through this part before we get to like the final fight. So we'll be right back. So
Yeah, I remember
Belden,
the stats.
you make your way back through, sort of jumping off the sort of knelt statue of this human of I forget his name. I pulled out the wrong notebook.
Oh, John Wick.
Otto Valhaven Bismarck. Otto Valhaven Bismarck. That was his name. It's a mouthful. But you are able to after you're being chased by the Wendigo, jump down into the actual library proper area, the second floor technically of the library. What would you like to do?
Well, I guess first thing I just set the ladder someplace.
All right. You like I said, there's large stacks of shelves that you're able to prop it up against. It doesn't look like anything's gonna mess with it down here.
And then I'll go get the shield.
All right. Within the Fortune Wing, you can see the beautiful.
Mike's here.
Yeah, no.
Mike's gone.
Poor Kip. The beautiful shield made of metal, the large shield, has just fallen to the ground. Its grip released from the actual sort of hands that rested on it. It is a beautiful masterwork shield.
I take this shield.
Alright, I'll go ahead and put it in your inventory. This shield is Trude's Bulwark. It is a true silver tower shield with
A Trude silver.
a Trude silver with a sturdy rune upon it.
All right, finders keepers. Give fuck, bully.
All right.
That being said, this I will say this encumbers you because it is even despite the fact it's true silver because it's a tower. It's like a big, heavy it's not a tower shield. It's a fortress shield. So it
All right.
slows you down.
All right.
Look, a Wendigo
Now I'm
will
moving
take-
to the other room.
All
Maybe you
right.
should leave that, Ryan.
I set it on the table.
We'll get it on the way back.
You can get
No,
on the
this was
daylight.
actually the way for me to protect myself from the Wendigo, so I'm fucked
Yeah.
now.
You can snowboard with it.
Oh.
Yeah, snowboard uphill.
It's true.
Oh,
Uphill?
like
Yeah.
in Zelda.
Be better.
That
Yeah, just gotta glitch
By,
the gravity.
all right. By Fortress Shield standards, it's downright feather light. But by your standards, it's fucking heavy as shit. You're not built to carry this amount of weight. All right. Otherwise, going to the actual artisan wing itself, you're able to go. You see the cracked gear? It's right there. It still has the crack on it.
Is there true silver around that I can?
The gear's not true. The gear's not true silver. The shield's true silver. The gear.
Oh, what's the?
The gear, however, is mithril. So
Remember,
Is there mithril around,
roll a
or
perception
is there
check.
regular steel that I could just pour into the crack?
Roll a perception check.
there
Pour
is a
some steel
grate
into
on
my
the floor
crack.
you could use.
A perception check.
All right. The crack is quite small. It's a hairline crack. Could be a problem. It's understandable why they would want to fix it, but it's not going to take a lot of mithril to recompose it. You are able to find some basically some slag that's been cast off to the side of the forge, basically down here, and you can recognize the faint glittering green of mithril. Not enough to do anything useful, but enough to actually repair the gear. As go ahead and give me a crafting check. Alright. You, perhaps much to your chagrin, stoke the fires by, basically, the forge not only stokes the fires, but kicks up smoke into the animated gold dragon's eyes, causing it to angrily spew fire into the forge to light it even hotter. You're able to melt down the gear, or sort of the mithril, and use it to make a patch onto the gear. It won't be permanent, but it will hold for a little while as you repair the gear enough, essentially.
Okay, I pick up the gear. I bring it back to the main room.
Alright. Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
I got stealth, even though this
Got it.
room we sealed up this room.
You're stealthing back across the mountain pass, remember?
No, I'm in this main room.
Which main room? Oh, in the main room, you don't have to worry about this. If you want the gear back to where it's supposed to be, though.
No, I set the gear on the table
Oh, yeah.
also, and I start trying to look at this mural on with the ladder.
Alright. That'll be another crafting check. That's just to clean.
clean?
That's just to clean it. Without damaging anything. I bet you're good at those, so. They sent the right guy. Takes a little while, about an hour, to clean it.
Oh, they definitely think I'm dead.
They definitely think you're dead, but you are eventually able to clear off enough of the soot without doing any significant damage to the mural. It seems that the mural itself is pretty well set. You know, it's nice. As you can see, look at that. Seems to be 5 figures with light pouring through them. As shadow sort of
It's
descends
just
around
a
them.
bunch of dicks. So who put all these dicks on here?
Looks a bunch of cocks. 5 forms with light coming from them
Oh, they have
as
so many
darkness
veins.
surrounds them. Why do you have so
So
many
is-
veins?
I forgot to tell you that
It's
dwarves.
it's like the super bad Notebook.
I forgot to tell you, dwarves do mural through interpretive dicks.
I mean, nobody,
Yeah, like-
none of them look like
It's like the super
none of them
bad
look like dwarfs. They
Notebook.
must all be humans or elves, obviously. It can't be interpretive.
Okay.
But that's what you see. 5
I-
forms that have sort of light coming from them as darkness encroaches around them. I
take
wouldn't
my
give you
phone-
this if it was not important.
I take my phone out and take a picture.
All right, well,
So that
you
way I can show it to
accidentally
everybody.
accidentally get your dick. So
Oh no! Don't you hate when that happens?
it's real awkward as you send that
When,
off.
when you go to take a picture of the ceiling and you accidentally bend down and take a picture of your genitals.
No, you forgot you swapped the camera.
Yeah, I'm taking this picture upside down.
Fully erect.
Yeah.
Look, I got a boner while looking at the painting, okay?
Yeah, I was balancing it on my penis.
As you do.
All
These
right.
people have different centers. Like the middle one is bright, the one to the left of that has like a flower.
You have a flower. All right.
Is that important at all?
And there's also a bunch of people behind them.
That's true. All right, you managed to but you do manage to repair the gear, clean off the mural enough to say, okay, I see what that is.
Shallow and pedantic.
Shallow and pedantic. A little quiet.
Alright, I put this gear in my book bag, and I don't take this shield with me.
All right, leave it behind. You'll tell Rick, hey, there's like a shield back there. It's pretty sweet. It's like a fortress
can't-
shield, but it's like a
It's
light
giving me a
fortress
minus.
shield.
It's giving me a penalty to my stealth check. but
Yeah, a
it's
light.
still
Yeah, that
fucking
is true. A
covered.
light fortress shield is still real fucking heavy.
But I'm not holding it now.
Yep, there you go.
There we go. Alright, let's see if I roll that 20.
It is a swirling snowstorm, so it's you do have the advantage of the fact that it's hard to see out there. All right. Well, on the bright side, you didn't roll a 1 this time, so you duck your head down and you wait at the entrance of the exit. You sort of wait for the exit itself. You can see there's swirling snow all about it, winds that sort of howl around the mountain itself. You look onwards, expecting a Wendigo, expecting a troll, but you see nothing.
I'd be so fucking mad if that troll also came back to fight me.
On the actual wind itself, you can hear the faint growling howl, but it's of the Wendigo, but it's distant. As you sort of move forward, take one tentative step, a second, then you quickly manage to rush away through the mountain pass back to the actual mechanism hub itself, without running into the Wendigo.
Hey,
When I come through the door again, I go, ah, woo! I do my best Wendigo impression.
I shoot around with a shotgun.
Alright, well, Belden is dead.
Uh, Performance check.
Wow, there's 2 Beldens.
Oh, it's, it's good because one of them's dead.
Yeah, one of them's a Wendigo and is gonna die.
Performance check. I got a 13 on my check to imitate a Wendigo.
Alright, well that would probably
Am I convincing?
that would be a
Damn, more like a Wendigo.
that'd be a deception, so it'd be against everyone's like perception check, so it'd be like a DC. You'd be rolling a 13 versus like Bully doesn't believe it. Galen
don't
doesn't
think I
believe
believe
it. Gip doesn't believe it. Selja doesn't believe it. You all see
Bully
Belden walk
chooses to
in
believe what he was programmed to believe.
and go, "Ow!" and you just stare
Awoo!
at him like an idiot.
oh no. He sounded like a female Wendigo. The Wendigo will never leave us alone now.
Oh no, now he's coming and he's bricked up.
Yep.
He gets an extra attack with that.
Yeah,
It's just a less,
that's an
uncomfortable-
additional -2 to your fear check against him.
All right.
I don't know. I think I get a plus 2. to
I
his fear
imagine
check.
Belden, you go and you insert the gear back into place. It goes up here. It's
Yes.
meant to mirror this one down here. So you,
This is my response to the Wendigo sound.
Taken by the Wendigo.
Is that bird also shitting while getting shat on?
They're both
Yes.
shitting. And this one is just highly unfortunate.
Damn.
roll a crafting check for me, Belden. You're good at these, so
All right.
I guidance him to make sure he puts it back right.
Let's get crafty. Put it over there, not the spell. You just gotta.
Well,
you're just pointing.
You're doing You're doing things you're real good at.
Oh, circumstance plus. Add a bonus.
All right. It's awkward technology. It's one you're unfamiliar with, so it takes a couple of minutes. But you do manage to insert the gear. You look
I
at
drop
it.
it. I get my finger stuck.
You're like, ow, shit. But you do step back.
Point of damage.
The gear is not permanently fixed. That's for sure. The repair job you did on it was just that. It was a temp job, but it should hold for a little while at the very least, enough to at least look at these books before it cracks again.
I sure hope that this is like an Elder Scrolls town and they just have like an infinite spawn of guards that can send after this Wendigo.
I know, right? Or they just say fuck it, we don't go up there. That's crazy shit.
Yeah, we're just not gonna ever go up.
Like
there again.
like we don't care about what's in there. It's fairy tales. To them it is. To you, you're saying, there's more to this.
Oh, if they don't do that, then I'm gonna steal every single book in here that I can.
I mean,
I'm
you
just
absolutely
waiting for them
can.
to say that the Wendigo actually is like hired to guide people between the two things, and that's why he was running at us.
It's actually
He's just a.
it's
he's
a where to go.
He's extremely enthusiastic about his
Alright.
job.
But I
This
think
tells about our car's extended warranty.
I think next week we'll pick it up with you inserting the books into
I
the
love
device,
mountain hikes.
dealing with the dreaded bookworm, and then returning to Karen Maldor, victorious
fight
or
anything.
dead. I guess we'll find out next week.